are you doing? Everyone's doing fantastically today. Wow. So, how's everyone doing? Doing good? Went for a long walk today? That is fantastic. Absolutely do that. That is a fantastic thing you could do. I absolutely love you doing that. Mwah. So yeah, today, I don't typically do this. I don't typically do streams, but my D&D, I don't typically do Saturday like streams, but I had like plans for D&D with friends today, and then I got sick. And so I don't want to spread the sickness, but the funny thing about streaming is that you don't spread sickness while you're streaming, so I was like, yay! So, game. Probably gonna have me download like a lot of stuff, and I'm gonna regret not setting it up beforehand. Wow. I'm glad you're doing good. I went through and I used some funds to like go through and ask somebody, hey, can you make a model? And they were like, yeah. And I was like, great. Ah. It's gotta be a more scrunkly model. Yay! Like a more little silly person model. It's gotta be like, gotta be that kind of model. I'm excited. Overall, that will mean that like Chibi's done. That Chibi will have been redone. Skunky will almost be redone. Like, Skrunky is in the process of being redone. So we are like right on the verge of like, haha! It'll just be the main model after this point. Anyways, I was partly into this last time. I am sniffling because I am still sick. So I could go for this one, or I could just go for this one. I gotta go for both. I like going for both. Burning Desire. Streams turn crimson with fallen petals, and unspeakable sorrow becomes a vast, innumerable system of roots. Thus, the unresolved resentment blames not but the springtime breeze. There are 2 large jars in the room, with 2 mysterious devices hanging from above them. The host's voice booms from the speakers the moment we approach the jars. Another chance to earn yourself some coin! Signatures are simple. Remain as long as you can inside those jars. Try sending in a clan member who's not so easily rattled, and pick up your coins. Easy, right? Like the sinner. Sloth or gluttony? Not you? Wow! Just straight up impossible. Okay. Yisang, can you do this? Yes, you can. Yisang and some other candidates clan members call into the jars. The device activates and all kinds of creepy crawly bugs pour out of the device and into the jar. Yisang manages to stay inside despite the horror, but everyone else jumps out of this jar screaming. Yisang is like, yeah. I feel the bugs crawling. Like the river goes over. It's like, Yisang is just like, I have experienced ego death a few times now. Looks like our audience really enjoyed that. Well, it's too bad, but the coins are only for the brave ones who manage to stay inside the jar. Coins fall out from this from near the speaker. Yiseng calls out of the jar as well with a look that cannot be described as anything positive. It's Yiseng. Do you really think Yiseng cares? Obtain 2 coins. Plus 15 SP. Okay. Let's go back around. Yeah. Oh, right. I need to reselect everybody. Let's see. Yiseng goes... Not Yiseng. Honglu goes first. Ah, dear. Oh, blah. Oh, yeah. I want to finish this, like, new batch of content today. Because I feel like I got through most of this batch of content, like, yesterday. Wow. Of course, I'm going to do some slightly... What is that key? Oh, those are artifacts. Okay. Well, first off, I should probably throw out the kidney. Just because, like, having the kidney will help, like, everyone become, like... Everyone be in a better place. Who are you targeting? Oh. Oh, no. Hang on, gotta do this correctly. I can do this strategically. Strategictorically. Ah. Yeah. Wapapa. I'm feeling good enough that I can actually pin up my hair today. Yeah. Wah, 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 wah. Yeah. Yeah, they didn't take any damage. Wow, that wasn't supposed to be an effective move. That just healed and gave everyone SP. Yep. I feel like being big boob today. Yeah, why not? I feel like being big boobed today. Ah, heck. I just looked down at my tablet. My tablet screen is like, I don't want to keep up. It's like, it's okay. It's okay. I get it. I get it. OBS is like... OBS is not your friend. Okay. Does the free version of Cubism limit the amount of toggles you can have? Yes. It absolutely does. Specifically when I make toggles, I need to focus one of my parameters on it. And parameters are how everything moves. The free version of Cubism limits the amount of parameters you can have to 30. And I used 28, I think. I specifically tried to do some cost cutting in some places, having some of the physics parameters only have an X only jiggle to the X, so the hair and the bun and the long hair only jiggles on the X. The bow runs off of the same physics parameter as the bun, so that way that saves a parameter. Every single toggle is another parameter that I have to dedicate to it. Basically. I was also running up pretty much against the limit of the toggle is basically a parameter with threshold. Yes, it is. Yeah. I basically just tell the program VTube Studio, hey, when this toggle goes off, set this parameter to max, or set this parameter to minimum. That's that's it. That's what it is. But can you have multiple thresholds on a single parameter? Kind of. It gets very complicated when you, try to go at it that way. I could try, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I could do that. Maybe that's a better way to do it. I'm not an expert, so maybe I could save more. Ooh. Maybe if I went back into Cubism and I just said, okay, what if I did that to try to put all the eye toggles on a single parameter? Then I could ooh. I could maybe add more things. Hey. I could maybe add Y physics parameters to some of the stuff that I don't have Y physics parameters for. That'd be nice. Springtime stream scatters like clouds in the wind, and falling petals float away on the stream. Thus, to every son and daughter, we pose this question: why seek and wander for such vain suffering? There's another candidate in this room. The moment we enter the threshold, the door shuts behind us, and the host's voice booms and speaks once again. If I know you can have star and fire eyes? No. So, I went a little bit silly with, the eyes. So what I have it set to is that, right now, with neither parameter on, I have star eyes. If I turn on the fire eyes, it turns off the star eyes. If I turn on the heart eyes, while the fire eyes are open, it turns it all off. And I could do this by I could prove this by turning off the fire eyes now, and you see the heart eyes. And if I turn off the heart eyes, it goes back to star. Therefore, I managed to shove in, 4 separate states into 2 toggles. Yay! I mean, I guess, I would only be able to theoretically save space with, 1 parameter by doing that, but still. Defeat the opposing candidate and be granted the opportunity to find yourself a new path with even better opportunities. But we don't want to make this site too boring, do we? Let's add some variables. Heavy thucky noise, suspicious plumes of smoke begin to seep from the ground. Sinister and Hilda begin to cough. Honka Blanca! Honka Blanca! Hi! Use the entry card to unlock the door and leave. Choice unlocked with red entry card. Let's go! Not a good time to find another candidate, as we are wondering if there's locking mechanism with the card reader on it. Hey, maybe we can use the entry card that the candidate we met earlier gave us. I tap the card against the reader just in case it works. Entry authorized. The door unlocks with a beep. We slip out of the room as soon as the door opens, and we leave before the candidate notices. I'm not gonna let you switch the game, Blueberry. You cast random game swap. Ah. Dang, okay. I do have a couple of games I could play if I finish the content of Limbus Company, though. You just wasted imagination points. There is a lot. It is okay. Plus, like, if it bothers you enough, you can't convince me to just go through and, like, manually add the back end. Sorry. No, it's okay. It's okay. I can manually add it back and add the, like, imagination points back in. It's not a big deal. And we have enough that, like, I kind of want to, like, get through a lot of the imagination points anyways. Wow. Whatever method you use to arrive in this room, congratulations are in order. As a reward for finding the secret room, feel free to take a helpful artifact. This one though. Also, which one should we choose? Okay. Shaw families. Choice unlocks are carrying 10 or more coins, 20 or more coins, 25 or more. Oh, nice. I opened the rightmost box. In it is a auspiciously colored bolus from the Shaw family. It should have some impressive qualities, given that it is one of H-Corp's singularities. This will be useful to this prisoner. In-game bolus. When taking damage, gain skill final power +1 and deal plus 10% damage. Activates for self-damages as well. Next turn, when taking damage, that brings the unit's HP down to 1. Heal 50 HP. Next turn, when we take 8 HP, that brings the unit's HP down to 1. Heal 50% HP, and the affected unit gets 2 attack power up at turn start. Once per encounter. Oh, that's good! Oh my gosh, and it keeps going. Also, Blueberry, you are awesome. Please remember you are awesome. Are you okay? Do you need to touch Boova? I have Boova. Do you need the touch? Do you need to touch? Actually, you know what? I kind of feel like I want to be up here today. Just because. If I get in the way, then I will go back down. But for now, I kind of feel like I want to be up here right now. On hit against enemies with 5+ Rupture potency, gain 1 poise potency and +1 poise count. Powerless they are the Flowing Stream and the Wilting Blossom both. Add flower? Dang. Skills that inflict Rupture. Okay, I don't care about that. Yeah. I feel like I just got incredibly powerful. Yeah. I feel like I might sneeze. Ah! Doesn't help that my nose like basically squashes and stretches in multiple directions. Ah! Yeah! Yeah, I can't get bubblegum all over the audience. Ah! Actually, I should have that as a toggle, shouldn't I? Where it's just like, achoo! Alright, that'd be hilarious. I should probably think about doing that now. Oh! Yashun! Hello!
하필이면
Damn it.
여기서 제일 보기
It had to be
싫었던
you,
건
huh?
진치네.
I really hope we never have to meet.
시춘, 무사한 거야?
Yashun! You doing okay?
까지는 목숨만
Well,
보존 중이야.
I'm not dead.
하지만 보시다시피
Is the lights off redeem still broken?
문자는 거의 다
It
잃었어.
shouldn't be. I've been noticing that, hang on, I need to check something. Give me a second. It could just be a case of like, hang on, give me. Let's see, blink stage empty. I'm just making sure that OBS has the right sources for each one and seeing if that helps. Okay. It shouldn't be broken. It shouldn't be broken. It's not broken. Ah, frick, it's not broken. Well, hackies. Okay, well that means that we're gonna have to add that to the pile of stuff that... Oh, speaking of the pile of stuff that OBS doesn't, like, automatically update. I need to open... Hello, Pyro! How are you doing today? I'm still sniffly. Somewhat sick. But doing okay. I'm just opening up tits. Well, hello there, General Kenobi. General Kenobi. Ah. Okay, you got your food. Wow. I'm almost out of coins, as you can see.
그자에게 습격당했습니다. 남아있던 새가
You were attacked by Jahon, who wiped out our clan's remaining forces.
한량만은 당하지 않으려고 겨우
Barely managed to protect what I had, because there's no way I was letting him eliminate me. But,
지금까지 이 안에 남아있는
well,
걸로도
given how the game's going,
별게
I guess I'll
아니었군요.
play somewhere within the top 5 merely by surviving this far in the shrinking arena.
이 정도면
Good enough to pick up some trinket from a random corner in the treasury. Isn't that right, brother? No sound though. Ah! Freaking the OBS. You just. I'll be freaking us. OBS. You got it. Brr, you got brr, 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 brr. OB freaking us. Okay. Jashun almost let out a wry laugh, caught herself, then sighed deeply as she regarded us.
근데 여기 분위기는 왜 이래? 어젠 나보다
So,
더
what's
좋지.
happening here? You guys look rough and...
대욱 언니는 왜
What's
여기?
Dix's Stereo doing here? Jashun asked, realizing the oddly downcast atmosphere surrounding our group.
아, 신경 쓰지 않아도 돼.
Oh, you don't need to mind that, Jashun.
그리고 네가 원한다면 우리와
But if you want to
같이
come with, you could.
아니,
No,
나는 두고 가.
just leave me.
탈락이
If I have to be eliminated, I'll at least face it head on and accept
그냥
it.
덤덤하게 받아들이고 싶으니까.
Please don't die. We like you.
아가씨.
Lady.
왜?
Wait,
주대전은
the family hierarch war was a place to demonstrate what I have prepared so far.
그저 내가 제대로
This just means that I haven't prepared well enough. You prepared friends. Does that not mean anything to you? You prepared friends. Ah,
분하고 아쉽지만
It sucks. And it's frustrating. But I have to accept the results. Look, you prepared friends. Does that not matter?
그렇구나. 그래도 후보자들이 얼마 남지
I
않았다고
see.
하니
The game should end soon. So they said there aren't that many candidates left in the game. I mean, okay.
밖에서 보자.
I'll
네가
see you
무슨
outside.
게
Stay safe.
정말
Really?
이렇게
You're
지나쳐간다고?
just gonna let me go?
남은 내 동전을 뺏지
Aren't you gonna take my coins?
그 정도 동전으로
You'll have nearly enough coins to...
나도 너랑 같은
I'm in the
마음이야.
same place as you are.
아쉽지만 마지막까지
It
최선을
sucks.
다해야지.
But we're going to try our best to the end.
네 것을 뺏고 싶진 않아.
But I don't want to take what is yours.
오빠가
I don't know when it happened, but
달라졌다는 건
I knew that you'd
알고
suddenly
있었어.
changed. Yeah, you were really young when that happened, weren't you?
방금 뭐라고 했어?
What did you say?
그래, 시춘.
Yes,
만일
Shishun.
네가 원한다면
That is what you want.
다른 형 누나들처럼
Feel free to hurt me,
나를 헤아려
kill
해도
me,
된다는
just
소리야.
like our own siblings and children from other families have.
나는 몇 년 후에 대관으로
I'm bound to
떠날
leave
테니
Dongwon-yeon in a few years' time, so
그 전에 네가
before that happens, you can...
그게 지금
How
나한테 할 소리야?
can you say something like that to me?
나는 이제 말이야.
Well, you know,
더 이상 죽고 사는 것에
I don't want to care about matters of life and death anymore.
오빠는 방금
You
나한테
never should have said
절대
that
말아야 할
to
말이
me.
있어. 이제 다시는
I won't be visiting
오빠
you
방법을
ever,
할 거야.
ever again.
오빠가 대관원을 떠난
And I
이후로
hope our paths never cross, even after you depart, Dongwon-yeon.
그때부터 오빠를 보면
Those words haunted me every time I saw your face, brother.
모든 걸 포기한 사람처럼
We're smiling,
웃으면서
like someone who'd already given up on everything.
하지만 나도 똑같았지.
But I guess I have no room to talk.
물어봐주지 못할 망정.
I didn't even bother asking you what happened, I just
그 이후로
completely ignored and avoided you.
무시하기 시작했으니까.
Yeah, he kind of saw the head wipe out everybody, so it's like, oh dear.
나 아까
I ran into Big Brother Chu earlier. Okay.
당연히 나를 죽이거나
I thought he was going to kill me or take away what few coins I had, but
그냥 한번 쳐다보더니
he just glanced at me before
그대로
walking away.
지나쳐가더라고.
Oh. Weird, right?
이상하지?
Possibly weird. Possibly.
오빠나 치우 오라버니나
You, Big Brother Chu,
바라고 있는 걸까?
I have no idea what either of you want. If it turns out that Shu has the exact same goal as we do. Ugh. Like the golden bow.
여러분들은 이만 다른 장소로 이동하시죠.
Should keep moving.
안심하세요.
Rest assured, I'll protect my lady to my last dying breath.
대전이 끝나는 그 시간까지
I wish you good tidings until the end of the game. Wow. I can just go straight here, but I want to go here first. I feel like it's gonna benefit me to go through as much of, like, everything I can.
어떤 상황이 닥쳐도 포기하지 마세나. 저들의 공격은 우리의 투지를
Besides, but we're almost at the point where I'll just be like, oh yeah, it was good of me to stop when I did, right? I mean, being half an hour in already, and it's just like, we haven't made a lot of progress. I'm just like, yeah, it possibly was a good idea that I didn't go as far as I could have. Or I'd stopped where I did. Ah! So I do have a question. How does everyone feel with having like my models like right here? Right in front of you. Wow. I mean, the more I'm looking at this, the more I'm just like, I'm falling in love with this model, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. I'm just,
최후의 혈구 하나만
heckies.
생명은
Heckies.
어떻게든 보존될 테니.
As in at that height? Yeah, as in at this height. Papa.
탈출 개체 확인.
Is this a good height for me to be at? Wow. So the height it is that determines what things like spin do, yeah? No. No. Things like spin. Hang on. If I want to save this, hang on. I'm gonna do something real quick. Let's go in. God damn it.
예사롭지가 않은데? 아주
Okay.
작살이
We have lost the heights. Yeah.
직원들이 우세한 환경에 있습니다. 관리자님이 제 말을 집중해서 듣고 있었다는 결과겠죠.
Dress it up. Yeah.
이런 과정들을
It's
통틀어
okay.
신뢰라고 부른다고 하더군요. 긍정적인 변화네요.
Those are the risks I played with. Wow. I mean, I could fix it. It's not that hard to fix. It's literally just drag my mouse until things look okay.
지우에 특별히 첨언할 이유도 없다.
Not the hardest thing in the world.
가지아나가 맥없이 꺾이는구려.
Hang on, just so that nobody has any like extending like bad feelings. I'm just gonna prove. Up. But up. Is he enough? Wait, is that so? It's a little bit different. And then just to make sure that nothing happens, I can go in. I can just make, let's see, hotkey action of move bottle, record position. Key combination of base control. Or maybe I should do it backwards. The other way. Left control space. So now if we go space, bloop. If we go control, ah! There we go. Easy to fix. Do that to make sure that nobody feels bad. Happiness and laughter are but illusions. Sorrow and grief are but illusions also. Avarice, yearning, and longing are but manifestations of one's vacuity. We run into a different candidate's clan in a narrow hallway. Feel free to duke it out, but with the candidate's mutual agreement, I think we could turn this battle into a more interesting game. It's up to both of you, though. Make a wager. Okay, we'll make a wager. Awesome, the mutual agreement between the two candidates. A wager it is then. Place 5 of your coins in front of you and send out a member of clan and have them give a presentation of why their candidate is more deserving of the family hierarchy seat. Refute your opponent's arguments while reinforcing your own. Okay, lost your gluttony. Oh, look at that. It's not guaranteed. Okay. I'm still gonna, because that's the only, like, very high. Yeah. Otis crushes the opponent's argument at the ease. The opposing candidate's representative falls to their knees, clearly devastated by their loss. Congratulations, this is the winner! Otis gathers all the coins from the ground. Coin, 5 obtained! Guild for 15 SP. Oh, well, you're at 42, so now you're at 45, so that's even better. I go third place is just consistently just a tiny bit above us. Oh boy, I wonder if that was supposed to be scripted or something. Like, even though first place is like 115, it's like, oh.
가서 할 수 있는 건 다 해보고 오라고. 저보다 한 주먹거리도 안 되는 놈들이니까.
대가리 딱 떼도.
Wow. Wow.
저 부표처럼 흔들리는 놈이 제1 사냥감이겠네요. 가서 끝장내죠.
키워보지.
Wow.
피어나라.
Not a particular song. Nope. I mean, if you recognize the tune, then please tell me. But that was just my, like, that was just me humming I don't know. That's one of the tunes that just gets caught in my brain, and then I, like, vocalize it out. I don't know if it comes from anything. If it does, please tell me.
편하게 가자고요.
생체 반응이 끊어진 개체의 기록이
I would love to know.
만약 제가 인간이었고 조금 더 쾌활한 성격이었다면 당신과 하이파이브 같은 걸 시도해 보았을지도 모르겠네요.
직접 타도하죠.
Ah, stifflies. I fucking love that leap motif of the Leviathan.
제압 완료.
Bye bye.
이런
Kaboink.
아무것도 되지 않아.
Doink, 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 doink.
놀라운 한 방에
아하하.
예사롭지가 않은데?
Doink.
아주 작살을 내놨어.
편하게 가자고요.
Rapapapa.
내가 정한.
와.
자, 맞서보죠. 대가리 딱 떼도.
와.
쏘라.
Come on, you can win, Dio! Yes! Dio, wait. Dio defended, but...
아주 술에 꼬른 놈들처럼 흐느적거리는데.
No, it's fine, it's fine. It was just a blood coin. Stupid hacking, honking blood coins. Ah! Wow! 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 아브라바. 카푸시.
적에게 치명상을 입혔군요. 관리자님은 당신이 생각하는 것보다 대단한 능력을 가지고 있다. 제가 늘 말씀드렸죠. 저는 언제나 옳은 말만 한답니다.
고통은 없어.
와.
내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리한다. 해.
직접 놓아주마.
Woo! Absolutely no idea. Difficulty level 55. Oh dear.
라만 차렌들을 뒤엎는다.
Abwa!
이제 정말로 얼마 남지 않았어.
We're really getting to the climax now. Okay.
말하는 사이에도 두 명의
As I speak, 2 candidates have been consecutively eliminated.
왕시가가 동전을
The Shi clan. The Shi caved the Wong's head right in as soon as he lost his final coin. What a dramatic double knockout finish! And in first place, we still have, yes, Shu of the Zhao family.
잡아.
There he is. Get him.
누군데?
Who's that?
가문 아니야?
Isn't he from the Zhao family?
어차피 같이 오는.
We'll never defeat Zhao Q. Anyway, let's at least take Zhao Bu out. Ah. Oh. Oh boy. We have the power of plot. We have plot on our side.
최후의 혈구 하나만 남아.
We have
생명은
plot on
어떻게
our side.
보존될 테니.
I still feel like being big boob today.
직접 타도하지.
Wah, 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 wah.
이런 것도 되죠.
What up? What up? Tap, tap, tap. Wah.
피어나라.
Stab. 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 Let's go. Rap. Rap-pa-pa.
어때? 너덜너덜하잖아.
해체 확인. 효과적이네요. 이 방식을 기억하는 게 좋겠어요.
That's another tune that just went into my head randomly. I don't know where it came from. Like, I feel like that particular one mixed with something in addition to like the Leviathan motif.
직접 밝혀주마.
I don't know what it mixed with.
생체 반응이 끊어진
I
개체의
don't
기억이
know.
감지됩니다. 만약 제가 인간이었고
It's
조금
okay,
더 희한한
though.
성격이었다면 당신과 하이파이브 같은 걸 시도해
아.
보았을지도 모르겠네요.
Ba, 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 ba.
다시 못 살게 구는 일은 없을 것이.
Yeah. Oh yeah, now the rest of them show up and like, oh frick! Ah frick! Like, yeah, get ready to be annihilated too. Get ready to also be annihilated. Rah!
해체 확인.
Rap up. Jish, jish. Wah!
내 안에 갇혀 죽어라.
Okay. Ra ba 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 ba. No, wait. No! No, stop it! Ah! Backstab you. How dare you just win? Oh! Oh, I'll never will recover! Oh!
지금이다. 해골빵 검의
아!
대가리.
Akabush! Yeah.
놀라운 한방이네요.
Yeah, the enemy team is not doing good, are they?
일발장전.
They're just kind of biffing it.
방금 전에 위대한 일.
Like, they came in here with 5, and now there's 4, and 2 of them are almost assuredly going to die this time. Like, yeah, you're kinda just not in a good position, are you, bud? Are you, bud?
대가리 딱 떼도.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. That's minus 10 SP. How are you... How are you flipping 4 heads in a row with a 40% chance?
대체가 약화된 것 같습니다.
Wow. I mean, I know probability just kind of works like that. It's still funny to complain, though, I think. Ow, ow. They ain't very effective. It doesn't matter, Heathcliff. I'm gonna win.
다시 못 살게 구는 일은 없을 것이오. 메이의 것을 편하게 가자고요.
Blah, 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 blah.
우리처럼 벼랑 끝에 몰리고 있어서인지
Looks like everyone's getting more desperate.
있는 것 같군.
They're all cornered, just like us.
어차피
Damn
우리
it.
앞에서도 얼마
It's not like they're
안
gonna win a ton of coins by coming after us.
기왕 이렇게 되었으니 우리도 전력을 다해
Our best course of
상대의
action
것을
now
노리는
would be to take advantage of the situation. They're saving us the time by coming at us with the coins. I mean, to be fair, we were in 3rd place and then, like, bull crap got rid of our coins, so yeah. As we were descending and fighting off groups of enemies after enemies, a loud bang of a firearm echoed from not too far across the hallway. Ah! Then Dio, who leapt in front of Hong... No! No! Falls to the ground. No! No! It's freaking League of Nine Gubo! He was certainly not my intended target. Forgive me. I'm still acclimatizing to the use of this EGO. Frick! Frick! Never easy to aim right.
대욱 씨,
Yo, are you alright? That's a pretty big wound. I'm alright.
태요,
Ew,
어째서?
why?
그런 눈으로 보지 마세요.
Don't give me that look.
몸이
It was just a force of habit.
오라버니
Oh dear.
잊으셨나요?
Or have you already forgotten?
대대로
I'm from the Lin family. The family of bodyguards.
않습니까?
No!
나는 되돌릴 수 있었어. 태요,
How dare you! My wounds can be rewound, Deo.
너와는 다르게
Unlike yours.
너도 알고
You
있었잖아.
knew this.
그렇게 따지면
I could use Hong Yon's life insurance anyway if that's what you're concerned about.
이용해
숨이 너무 오래
It
멎으면
won't work on someone who's been dead for too long. Oh, wait a second. Are we finally breaking through to Honglu? Wait a sec. Wait. I don't... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait a second. Wait a second. Honglu's eyes trembled briefly. My thoughts wandered to visions of Javin's past, then to her present. Perhaps his did as well. Uh-oh!
이렇게라도 하면
Perhaps I thought I could make amends for even a small fraction of the years of resentment I harbored for you.
조금이나마 갚아질까 싶었습니다.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This would be the point at which, if I were writing fanfic, I'd be like, And the voice calls out to Honglu. Anyways,
그래서도
besides,
오라버니가
I don't want to see you in
고통스러우니까
pain.
보고 싶지 않았으니까요.
조금 기이한 광경이고.
This is quite strange.
고작 다른 후보자의
Would anyone in the know care to explain to me why this wound on a different candidate's clan is causing such a stir?
충고하건대.
Allow me to impart a word of advice. Do not be so hasty in forging fellowships, or you might come across a fellow whom you had trusted to be a comrade who would build a future together, only for them to flit away without a word.
함부로 말하지 마시게.
You will not speak with such impudence. Oh.
우리의 과거는
Our shared past is not to be a subject of your ridicule.
것이 아니오.
Yeah, you say, you tell him. Of course. Our recent exchanges tell me that you have learned to speak without letting the dirt on the ground draw the majority of your attention.
하지만 이상.
But Yi Sang,
자네는 예전 모습이 훨씬
I very
더
much
좋았어.
prefer your old self. Dayo sounds like Deo, which in Japanese Deo means it is with added emphasis. So it's like saying, you know, or I'm telling you. Oh no! Oh no! Okay.
지금은 뭐랄까.
Now you're much too, let's see.
너무 반들거리는
Yes,
태가
much too slick.
나는 아무렇지
I
않게
could tell from your
새
complete
친구의
lack of
앞에
hesitation in
나서고
coming to your
있다.
new fellow's defense. Are you kidding me? I like more confident Yi Sang. Get out of here,
그런
Gubo.
비켜주면 좋겠네.
So please, get out of my way. I do not wish to hit a wrong target again.
길을 걸었기에.
You just threatened to
그럴
shoot.
필요 없어.
There is no need, Gubo.
저기 자랑스러운 내 동생을 좀
Oh, this is absolutely...
빈약하게
Hang on.
잡혀 있는 저
Look at
동작.
what hangs from my little brother's waist. There are barely any coins there. Now that's Bo. Pride and joy of Dongwon-yeon, everyone. You're, like, this is the observation one, the abnormality we've, like, fought against. That's, like, in Mirror Dungeons a bit. That's, like, I don't know, something about seeing.
그러니 그걸 쏘아봐야.
So I won't need to waste a bullet on that thing.
보는 내가 다
It's simply
나쁘고
embarrassing.
4대 가문 중에
You dishonored the
제일
Jia
높은
family
위상을
with your
차지해야
pathetic
하는
performance.
다시 가문이
We
여기서
Jia deserve to be the very
희망을
best
모시고
of the
있는
four
것이
houses.
통탄스럽구나.
꼭 같이 후보자들을 다
Talk as though you have already met every candidate from the Jia family, brother. Hoglu! Are you beginning to lose your facade?
네, 그런 셈이지.
Yes, you can say that.
샤수춘도
I made
머지않아
sure that
탈락하게
Jia
될 거다.
Shikun would be
내가
illuminated soon
그
enough.
만들었거든. 그 호위나
A foolish
주인이나
pair they were.
쌍으로
Both master and her
어리석게
bodyguard. Not to
고작
mention the
걷어먹을
rest of her
때가
clan that may as well not exist. Uh-oh.
남들은 동전 하나라도
While others are
얻어내려고
giving the
시간이
arms and legs
되어서
of their followers to
할아버지를
traps to
장악하며
scavenge as many
수출을
coins as they
벌이는데
can.
수중에 가진 것도
She
없는
stubbornly
것이
chooses the
고리타분하게
straightforward,
짜고 있는
honest, and
방식으로
boring path.
동전을 모으고 있다.
A privilege not availed to someone who's so low on coin.
머리통을 부숴서
I was about to break her
끝장내겠지.
skull to end her suffering once and for all, but
아깝게 도망쳤지.
she managed to give me the slip.
저번에 만났을 때도
Not too
그렇지만
interested in improving our horrible first impression, is he?
싸울 생각은 없어 보이니까.
Doesn't look like he's about to start a fight just yet. So let's administer some first aid for Miss Dio here.
아니,
No,
그럴 필요 없다.
no need.
흑수군. 저들이
The high shore
나타났다는
here. That means... What a shame! The last remaining candidate of the Zhu family is eliminated. But not before bringing such a dramatic defeat to the out-of-control Shao family candidate. Wait. Unfortunately, she wasted too much time in the fight and couldn't make it past the rising walls. If there are any clan members who have been separated from your candidate, please remain still where you are. Okay, well at least Dio's gonna be fine with Baoji! You will soon be collected according to the procedures. Okay, please don't be just...
보짜 아가씨가 탈락하셨군요.
So, Miss Baochi has been eliminated.
저는
Seems that this is as far as I go.
따라온다고
Brief though this journey may have been, I'm glad that we were able to resolve many misunderstandings. Oh. Hell. I will wish you safe passage. But please, do return this time. The game is racing to its end! Racing as fast as the advertisements. Yay! I'm on my step stool! Yay! Does anybody want concessions before ads start? Yeah. Wah, ba, ba, ba. Ah! Oh yeah, you got some concessions, right? Okay, I'll see you after the break. Wow! Yeah. Yay! Wait, hang on. Ah! On the step stool. Yay! I hope I wasn't doing good. I have a nom nom in front of me. Nom nom nom. Ow. Nom nom. Ow. Ow. Ah. Rapapa. Rapapapapa. Okay. Advertisements over. Let's go. Woo! Ho 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 ho. Also, gonna repost my going live notification on Blue Sky because it's been an hour since I started. Yay. Let's try something unique this time to really enhance the experience, shall we? More immersion, more drama, more danger. Something like, let's see. What if you crowd the top 3 candidates into the same room? Uh-oh. The candidates' placements seem pretty concrete now, don't they? But can we shake that up somehow in the greatest turnabout of history? Games with predictable endings can get pretty boring for our dear spectators. Which means, let's review the current rankings, shall we? First, Jia Shu of the Jia family. Second, Jia Huan of the Jia family. Third, Jia Bo of the Jia family. What? I thought we were not third. They're going to put us in the same room as them? Are we about to witness a turnabout? Is it even possible? Well, we'll find out soon enough. Oh dear.
이거 재밌게 돌아.
Now isn't this interesting?
그 정도 동전으로
If you made it to third place with those paltry coins, then the first place must have really been hoarding all the coins for himself.
동생아.
Allow me to enter first, little brother. I'd loathe to display even the faintest semblance of amity with you.
네 한계를 깨닫고
Although I wouldn't mind if you would make a correct assessment of your limitations and drop out of the game now.
역전극?
Turnabout?
말이 좋아 역전극이지.
What even is the point of this turnabout?
더 입맛 당기게.
Is it just another way to make the show more interesting for the viewers to enjoy?
3위면
If we come in third place, considering that they're also likely shooting for the golden bow, we are almost guaranteed to lose our objective to them. Okay, how the hell are we going to beat that Chu, the guy? Especially with Jia Huan breathing down our necks.
하지만
But
다른 방도는
we have
없겠는데.
no other choice, do we?
피할 길이 없다면
If there's no way
들어갈
out,
수밖에 없을
then our
텐데요.
only path is inward.
야,
Oi,
괜찮은 거 맞아?
you sure about this?
우리가 앞으로 저기서
Both of them waiting for you in there. I thought there were a couple times where like Honglu might distort and then Honglu doesn't, and I was like, okay.
너를
Hey. Heathcliff trailed off. Neither of them are even remotely fond of Honglu, so they're likely going to go all out on trying to kill him. Heathcliff knew
아마
that.
저 안에는 치우 형님이 먼저
Big
기다리고
brother Shu
있겠죠.
must be waiting for me in there.
치우 형님은
Brother Chu
공백일에 우연찮게
followed his
자리를
father's
비우신
last name, but he was pretty much a part of the Kong family. He
아버지를
survived only
가시려
because he
하시고
happened to be away on the day of the Kong family's ruin.
집으로 돌아오니까
He found out only
시간이
after we
없는
returned. Both his mother from the Kong family and his father from the Jia family were killed in that bloodbath,
그 외에
and
친히 지냈던 일가
he didn't even have a single close
어디로
relative left. I find it so fascinating how, like, that, like, assassination happened. Like, completely annihilated the Kong family by just going through and saying, here's the exact recipe that you need to go and make a bolus that violates the head's law. And then, like, have the bolus that violates the head's law, birth the non-human, and then the head shows up, the non-human starts killing everybody, more non-humans are created, the head shows up, starts killing all the non-humans, and the humans who know about the recipe, which happens to be almost everybody there, because, like, it's like, ugh, that was, ugh.
치우 형님이 보았던 건
But welcome to him upon his return were the empty ruins of this building,
아무것도
the silence
모르시지
of the
않은
Dongwon
대왕
people, and the tale of the Kong family's
그리고
disgraceful
그릇된
greed,
탑을 가졌다는
and
오해만
how it
남긴
destroyed them.
공시가의 이야기일 뿐일 거예요.
Woof!
시종들은
Some
치우
servants
형님이
warned me that
공백이가
Brother
어디
Shu
있었을
might
거라
come to take
짐작할
my
수 있는
life.
저를 찾아와
As anyone could guess that I probably had something to do with that day. That is fate?
치우 형님은
But he never came to
한 번도
find
저를
me.
찾아오지 않고
He simply left
그저
Dongwon-yon,
홍원을
then Hongwon.
이 대관원을 떠나셨어요. 그러니 다시
So,
돌아오셨다는 건
the fact that he has returned
물러설 수 없는 큰
must be
결심과
proof of his
의지를 가지신 분들이죠.
indefatigable determination and will. Dang, throwing out a word like indefatigable. Okay, so let's break this down. Fatigue, probably being tired. So we're looking at defatigable being able to be tired. So indefatigable would be unable to get tired. So basically, his like determination and will that cannot tire.
그게 무엇인지
Of course, I wouldn't
모르겠지만요.
know what that's like. Honglu, the cracks are beginning to show a little bit. You had a couple of moments where like your cracks were showing. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay. The outer rim. You have the shelter that's on the outside. Respite under the shades. I should edit the tape. I should. I'm not going to, but I should because... I want to proceed. What Hongyeon needs.
순수했던 나날로
Rapapatapatopua. Yahoo was waiting for us just as Honglu had predicted. We couldn't tell how long he'd been waiting for us in here, as he didn't appear to be even remotely tired or angry. He only regarded us in that same, collected silence we remembered seeing from the day we first met.
참으로 친절도 하시고.
How nice of them to bring us all together.
남은 자들을 한 방에
Isn't their
불러모아
intent quite
얼굴을
obvious,
맞대라 하는 것.
gathering all of us in here?
서로 찾아낼
They're
수고를
telling us
느낄
to
필요
rid
없이
ourselves of the trouble of finding each other and determine who comes first among us.
한치 앞길도 알지 못할 터인데.
Still your insolent tongue, Huan. You possess not even an inkling of the path ahead.
네가 그 이름을 더 쉬운
You have taken that name for a better purpose than to assume such a boorish display of vanity. Have you not? The tension was palpable. No one was going to make the first move. There was Huan, who's always been hostile toward Honglu and us. Then there was Xiu, whose innermost thoughts we could only hope to grasp, but most likely harbored much anger toward Honglu and carried the torch of vengeance for his family's destruction.
저기
Look, there's
쓰여 있어요.
something written up there. Ishmael whispered. A question written in large red letters. State the virtue of the family hierarch. Now we have the top 3 candidates all gathered in this room. Are we about to find out the winner of this game right here, right now, right in this room? So, with the gravity of this particular situation clearly communicated, let's try something completely different this time. Different, but most appropriate for the ceremony selecting the next hierarch of Hongyeon. Behold the wall and ponder the question. This is the time for our finalists to debate the very question at the core of the family hierarch evaluation. We are to engage in a dialogue.
우습군.
Hilarious.
질릴 만큼 보았으니
Had enough of the bloodshed
이제
then.
고상한 대화라도
Shall we
들어서
end this game with a sophisticated little confabulation of the sanctimonious virtues instead? Wow! Might as well put a bow on it, why don't you? If the opponent accepts your argument, perhaps you could indeed flex your rhetorical muscles and finish the second round with a parley of words. But wouldn't you like to know what happens if you can't? It changes absolutely nothing! Simply return to what you've been doing for this entire event. Take or be taken. Grab as many coins as you can. But all of this was but this host's suggestion. Nothing more. If either Jia Xu or Jia Huan decides to just attack us anyway, we'd have no choice but to fight them. What now? However, Jia Xu only wordlessly gazed up at the writings on the wall.
어떻게 하실 건가요?
What now,
네?
brothers? Hongru asked casually. I have to start thinking about every permutation of events that could happen this moment onward. Is this the game just telling me, hey, careful about your decision-making here? What if he decides to ally with Jia Huan to take us out? Wait, no, someone like Jia Q might not even have to ally with anyone to destroy us. Which means that for us to come second, at least one of them must be eliminated.
만약 지금 기권한다면
There is a possibility that forfeiting the game now could result in us placing third.
다만 이 방해 밖에
However,
아직
what must also be considered is that outside this room, there are other candidates who have collected a similar number of coins as we have. It is possible that there are additional coins to be collected, some of which may be greater than our current sum.
미미한 변수들도
A small variable, but a risk nonetheless.
문제는
Yeah, but the biggest problem right now is that the only other clan that's aware of the Golden Bow currently ranks higher than we do. Not only are they aware of it, it's probably the whole reason they're participating in this game. At this point, they might as well have already obtained it if they were to forfeit now. The ideal scenario would be for Jia Shu to utterly destroy the N-Corp forces, take all of their coins, and eliminate them from the game. But, damn it, I can't strategize without knowing what he's thinking. He is impenetrable. Aldous of all people appeared completely stumped. This certainly does not bode well for our plan. That big fella, he's not much of a talker. It seems to be the kind of guy who prefers to destroy his way to success rather than talk things out. They have given us a platform to parley. Thus rightly parley we shall. Yet, we have to parley. If it comes down to fights, then we don't have much of a chance. Like, we're pretty powerful, but I don't know. Seems very risky. Especially if, like all Jia Huan has to do is like, ah yes, I am losing, I forfeit. And then it's like, oh. That's basically guaranteed second place, then, unless we could take on Jia Q. So, yeah. What Jia Q said was a surprise to all of us. Now that's unexpected. You're going to play along with this meaningless game, Ah Hu. The long years spent away from Hongyan must have been quite smooth sailing for you. There was loneliness, and impecunious, how to pronounce? Let's see. In impecuniosity. The state of being very poor. Okay. Impecuniosity. But it was indeed smooth sailing. I was deprived of those who would stand with me, for I was wanting in the fortune with matters of people. Thus, I sought out the new, embraced them, and learned much. I don't know who you could have possibly met and learned from out there, but your ambitions have certainly inflated. I met the Xiao of the Wang family on my way here, and he, who we had all known to be quite clever, was sitting alone without coins, waiting for his elimination to be confirmed. And do you know what he said to me then? That he'd already given all of his coins to the one who should have them. That he'd already achieved his victory in this game, as he'd already given his coins to the one who deserves them most before anyone does not could claim them. Correspondingly, pecuniosity means being wealthy, but it can also mean miserly. Ah! I was tickled by that insolence, so I thought to separate his head from his torso. But the high show of this evaluation site leapt in to protect him. Yahoo. Why would you seek the Wong's family alliance now, of all times? Alliance? Quite the lofty praising for what that was. I had merely discerned what he deemed to be good, and promised that I would make it so. What is good, huh? What could you possibly have after having essentially severed yourself from Dong Wanyan for years? Offer him that the Wong family doesn't already have. Quality of a good leader, baby? Fine then. I'll play along with the game for now. If you have something to say, then say it. Sha Huan gave Jia Chu a sarcastic grin as he leaned against the wall. To ask one to state the virtue of the family hierarch is to ask one to state what it is that Hong Yon, soon to be under the lordship of the new hierarch, needs the most. I saw naught but two kinds of people as I was raised in this vast yet confined room they call Hong Yon. Those who kill, and those who die, and those who break. Hi, Maddie. Get routed out. Get shouted out. You are loved. You are lovely. Ha 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 ha. Anyways, thank you for rating. Maddie, you just got done streaming, so make sure you eat, drink, rest, and be merry. And for everyone who's new here, hello! Welcome he, she's, phase, days, and all others to Celestial Circus. I'm your reading master, Celestial Clown. I hope you enjoy your stay. Also, blah. I should probably stand up here. Rah! Okay. And, oh boy, what were you playing? It's not like I know or anything. I hope you had a lot of fun. Rapapa! To dissolve this vile distinction, to restore the righteous path in this land's trajectory of history, dyed crimson with blood spilled in the name of our selfish avarice. We need these two virtues, humanity and propriety. Okay, I'm with you so far, okay. Your words are utterly meaningless. Do you seriously think the people who clamber around every restructuring day to secure just enough room for them to live have any care left to give about either of your pretentious virtues? What Hong Yan needs is simple and pragmatic. Oh, thank you for following, Perry Vidya. Great to have you here. The power to dominate and the administrative efficacy to wield it. Came over from Robot Miser, wanted to say hi and lurk, kick butt, and take names. Yes, absolutely will. We absolutely will. Ha ha ha. Thank you for lurking. Fantastic to have you here. Not to mention the ability to maintain the constant upward growth of technological innovation to keep up with the other rings. Yeah, I kind of hate this. Like, I hate this. Dominate and the administrative efficacy will constant upward growth of no. Anything that needs constant growth is like does not work. It does not work. That is my opinion. Constant growth is not. It's not. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Unlike the other two who seemed to be more engaged in this debate than I expected, Hong Lu kept his aloof silence as though none of that was of any interest to him. This seemed to irk Jia Shu, who turned to look at Hong Lu. Speak, Gabo. Dare speak your mind. What does Hong Yan need? Don't treat him as though he's on the same scale on which we operate. Jia Shu. He doesn't even know what he needs, let alone what Hong Yan needs. This is a waste of time.
그럴싸한
He
미사여구를
does not even
늘어놓을
possess an
필요도
ounce of
없는
ambition near the heart to bloviate meaninglessly about his purposes.
네. 환영의 말이 맞아요.
Yes, Brother Hyun is right.
대의를 논하는
How
질문에
could someone like me even
제가
dream of
어찌 답을 할수
participating in such a grand discussion of great causes? I will not formulate my judgment of you based on conclusions Jia Huan or anyone else in Hongyan has drawn. They will be heard, indeed, but my way is forged only by the answers that spring from my own deliberations. Thus, Jabo, do not allow the judgment of others to guide your tongue. Daku replies sternly. Anglu looks towards the ground, somewhat taken aback. Woo! Woo! Before looking up at Daku,
차라리 형님의
would it
생각을
not be much more
자세히 말씀해 주시는 편이
productive
좋지
for you to
않을까요?
tell us more of your thoughts, big brother?
저것뿐하지.
Just listen to it. Reply to my lord's question with such... Hang on. Your mouth is covered. I replied to my lord's question with such a fatuous query signifies I lost the vision to perceive the grand picture. Oi,
바로 나오겠냐?
this ain't the kind of question you're gonna pop out an answer for, is it? Don't put him on the spot. Give him some time to... Do you still fail to realize which party among those present wields the sharpest blade? Seems that you do not understand the significance of the powerful choosing to engage in rhetoric over crushing others with sheer might in times of chaos. Okay.
자로야, 그만.
That is enough, Zailu.
다시 묻겠다.
I ask you again.
가주가 되기
What
위해
virtue must the hierarch possess?
지금의 홍원에
What does
제일
Hong
필요한
Yon
자리야.
need the most?
너의 답을 말해라.
For a split second, Hong Lu's lips part. Yes, come on, you have a character! But they soon shut again, as though he was shaking himself from an illusion. No! Ah!
형님이 제게 어떤
Honestly,
대답을 바라시는지
I have no idea what kind of answer you're
잘
looking for
모르겠어요.
from me, brother. Heathcliff not knowing about sharpness makes sense since he uses blunt weapon. Yes! Hoglu, you were so close!
이건 내가 너의
This was my first act of goodwill toward you,
동시에
and quite possibly,
줄수 있는
the final
마지막
opportunity I
기회를
may be able to afford you.
그 귀함을
Will you discard it, regardless, blinded to its significance?
형님은
Brother Qiu,
저에게 기대하시는 바가
you must be
있으신
anticipating something from me.
기대라.
Anticipation, is it?
잘못 품고
An imprudent anticipation begets nothing but despair in the face of futility, leaving nothing but a hollow heart in its wake.
그럼에도
Even still,
네가 보였던
I have deigned to grant you my valuable time for that slim potentiality I once saw within you,
오래전부터 준비해왔던
and by doing
모든
so,
것이 지체될
I risk
거라고
delaying
알았어.
everything that I prepared for a long, long time. Yet, you still evade my every query. Oh!
말할 차례가 왔어.
To swallow one's words when it is their turn to speak is to hide them. Ah!
자꾸만
As you insist on stopping and veiling your thoughts, I am, perforce, compelled to act in a manner unbecoming of a noble man.
자로야.
It seems that I must dabble in your methods today, Zailu. As you command, my lord. Uh-oh.
상념을 숨길 틈
I shall afford you neither the wherewithal nor the time to mask your ruminations.
답을 떠올려.
Bring forth the real answer. Do not let it languish behind your tongue. Ah! Okay. Okay. I'm down. I'm ready.
야, 쟤네 완전 수백
Let's see. Heisho Pack, Mao, Feather Striker. Wait, are they all Feather Striker? Feather Striker. Now, Umbra Striker. Okay, we have Feather Striker and Umbra Striker. Yeah. What do you think? I don't know. In that case, have at thee! But enough talk! Have at thee! Okay, but first of all, kidney. Hang on, that's not the kidney. Here we go. Kidney time! I hecking love chucking kidneys at people. It's kind of awesome.
직접 타도하죠.
Yeah, we met. Complete. Up, bloop. Up, kablooey. Chaplunk. Chaploop. Chaplabo. Also, like, what is he expecting of Honglu? Or is this just an excuse to fight? I suspect that what Jokshu wanted from Honglu was basically an answer to, hey, Honglu, as a kid, I saw you nearly jump out of a palanquin to try to help people who were, like, falling into a hole because their house was taken away from them. And then you stopped. Like, what the heck was that about? Like, clearly you wanted to help them and nobody else would. Why? Right? That's what I think was happening. That's what I think was happening.
효율적인 대처로
Basically seeking an answer for, like, that specific moment that he saw, like, Honglu was just like, hey! Hey, can you explain what that was about, please? That'd be nice. Ah. Of course, maybe put a little bit more eloquently than I did, but basically, I think that's what was going for.
탈출 개체
But Honglu can't say what happened to cause that without revealing his role in the massacre. Well, kind of, I guess. No, I think the palanquin incident was, like, separate from the massacre? Kind of? Well, okay, fine. Not really. Not really, because, like, he was with freaking Jamu. He was with Jamu, so the only explanation would be, like, Super Psycho Grandma. No, that's not the right term for it. That's a bad term for it, isn't it? Whatever. It's just, Granny kind of went through and made sure that I, like, was as, like, nothing as possible.
편하게 가자고요.
Ow. I thought that would stagger, but it didn't. It barely didn't.
내 죄는 내가 알아서
효과적이네요.
Yeah.
이 방식을 기억하는 게 좋겠어요.
Hello, Joshua! Jacques! Ah! Okay.
직원들이 긍정적인
Can I see what specifically you can do?
관리자님,
Am I gonna see
이 기회를 잘 활용하고
question? Your attack is question? Okay.
기회는 언제나
Cut them down, Mao. Oh my gosh. Inflict death right impede. What is that? When this unit loses other death right stacks due to their conditions, lose 1 stack. A 0 stack gains 6 offense level down. Ooh. Oh. Oh. So basically it counts down to, like, you getting, like, very low defense. Kill 30 SP and gain a sliver of anticipation. Oh! Effloresced ego early! And no! He's not giving it his all! What the heck? Use 35 base offense level, lose 35 base defense level, deal plus 30% damage. Sliver anticipation, Effloresced ego. Ends encounter when Honglu dies. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I have to keep Honglu alive, I guess. Holy cow. Effloresced ego, what the heck? we're facing another guy with like ego. Strider Mao. Gain haste. Okay, that just makes sense. It just haste. Gain 500 shield at turn start? What? After this effect activates, this unit does not drop below 1 HP. Okay, so you cannot be killed. Okay. Heal 30 SP. Gains a new pattern at 85% HP. So I basically want to try to get you, like, gain 500 shield at turn start at 60% HP. Okay. Okay, so you have phases. And I don't want Hong Lu to die. That's what I'm gathering here. Also, freaking, he's not giving it his all. He has ego. Beware, player. You are kind of screwed. This is not a good situation for you. But that's what I'm reading it as. Like, beware, player. I am sniffling again. Ah!
비워보지.
Okay. Ah, come on, win! 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 Ah! Ah! Ah!
태어나 명.
That was close. Okay. Oh, come on. Come on. No! No! Ah! Frick. That. Holy cow.
가서
Just-
할수 있는 건 다 해보고 오라고. 저보다 한 주먹거리도 안 되는 놈들이니까.
This is not quite the best situation. You are at 45 SP. Do I know any other paths? Heal 5 SP for every death ray on the target. Okay, yeah, you're just at max SP then. If target has 4 plus negative effects, slash power plus 1! Okay. So, try not to go against you with people who have death ray. Oh! Honglu has special thing! My true heart. Honglu skills gain +1 final power. On clash when one ally including this unit with least SP heals 5 SP. When an ally dies, remaining hours a turn. Okay. Okay, cool. Cool. Honglu has special thing. Ah! I've been waiting for that the entire time! Let's do electricity. Let's just work on clash winning right now, I guess.
다른 작업이 필요한가요?
Okay, who are you targeting? Oh wait, you're already clashing. Okay. Wait, hang on. Can I have you attack somebody else and... No! Why are you both targeted the same? Okay, fine. I can work around this. Dominating. Okay, cool. Go! All the clashes should win. Do I know your resistances? Frick. You resist, you endure everything. Gluttony and lust. Well, I have some gluttony going on, so that's good at least. Weak to slashing. I don't have a lot of flashy going on, but that's fine.
직접 타도하죠.
I guess I should just focus on clash winning right now.
전부 지져버리겠네.
Ba 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 ba. Okay. There we go.
방금 좀 똑똑했다. 옛날에 조직에서 싸울 때도
Okay.
탑을 다 밀어버리는 놈이 있었지.
피어나라.
So far, we are winning, like, the clashes I want to win, so that's good. We got out the kidney.
전투는 승리할 거예요.
That is also good. Ow. 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 Okay. Blood coins. Monchio's thinking.
사실 이런 보모구실은
I
제가
could
아니라
maybe try to
스스로의
sink
역할이긴
your
하죠.
way down past, like,
관장님도 알다시피 저는
past everything.
언제나 수십 명의 몫을 해내고 있으니까.
Possibly. Okay. Ugh. Okay, gluttony and lust. I could have a lust thing hit you. That could help me. Just because I'm gonna have to focus on, like... I'm gonna have to focus on these resistances rather than these resistances because he endures all of these, but these I can work with. Weak to pride as well. Okay. I'm notably more proficient in pride than I am in, like, you know, anything else. Let's see, is anybody targeting you? Nobody's targeting you. Okay, well, just go for that one then. Who are you targeting? Those two, okay. Well, I could pull out some mass attack stuff. I mean, that's what my team especially specializes in. No, not with that one, though. Fell Bullet targets, like, allies first. So, not Fell Bullet. Let's go. Must I deal with it myself? Ah! Stab! Wah, 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 wah!
개체의 유효한 속성을 정확하게 간파했습니다. 제 예상만큼 관리자님의 능력이 우수하다는 것이
얍,
증명되는
얍,
것
얍.
같아요. 다행이군요.
But yep. There we go. So far, so good. And stabby. Stabby. Stabalicious. Ha ha ha. Stabby, stabby, stabalicious. Let's go.
배워라. 묘.
Ah! Haggies! Ah! I won anyways! Let's go! Hmm. Oh, come on! Yeah! There we go. You're slowly making him more sad. Slowly, look at that. It's 34 versus the 45 we started with. Okay. Okay. That is a sign of getting somewhere. You have another mass attack with blood coins. But you have something with blood coins. If I can just redirect the thing with blood coins away from my person who's about to be staggered, that'd be great. Ah. Oh, you have 7. You have 7 tremor! Let's go! Tremor time! Preferably with something that can win. Targeting Honglu. Go. Let's see. I could probably pull this off and get serious Skull Buster, which would be great. Ignition is struggling on everything. I'm gonna have to pull out more binds. I'm worried because this is gonna further lower, like, Aldis's SP. But I want to be winning clashes right now. Always be winning clashes. Merry Christmas. I think this could work. No, but I could try. So let's try it.
직접 파도하죠.
Yeah, it works. Let's go. Woo! Merry Christmas.
좋은 선물이 되겠군.
Merry Christmas from the outskirts. Yay! Whap, whap, whap. Okay. Oh, got hit with death right. That's not good. Rah. Whap, whap, bada, bada, whap, whap, wah, wah. Oh wait, the other thing was like gaze of contempt. Ow. Let's go, hit him with all the lust you got and serious skullbuster. Hop. Whoosh.
놀라운 명령이네요.
배워라.
You really gotta be like Book.
있으신 거군요.
That was like a pitiful amount of damage for how much that skill usually does. But it was also like the best I could do considering I'm working off of like affinity resistances and not just off of like damage resistances.
이 전투는 승리할 거예요.
Brrr.
어떤 시간과 공간에 계시는
Okay,
관리자님이
you should have hit the next phase of
그때를 위해서
Bloodthirst
미리
Suppression.
음원을 녹음해야 한다는 거군요.
Lose 20 base defense level, lose 20.
이것도 녹음되고
base
있는지는
defense.
미처
What?
몰랐네요.
Hang on, so you probably hit another phase. Fix, shatter mounds, skill use. I want to see what the whole like this one, what the description for it. There is no description for it. What? What? This might be the new pattern, maybe. Like, new pattern 85%. Possibly we hit the new pattern. Anything new from you? Well, all we've seen is like some of the new moves. Hey. Check. You should not go. Like, you have death right. Don't counter this dude. He will have extra power against you. Definitely not a good time. Let's see. Honglu can do good. Okay, even though you have 4 death right, you also have magic bullet fire, which I trust magic bullet fire so much. Let's see. Everyone except for Aldis is sitting at 45 SP and have really high health, so I don't think I need to pull out the kidney this turn. That is death right? That is the death right. I might regret going against that with death right, but I'm just gonna do it anyways. Yeah, let's do some binds. Let's hacking honking do some binding. Ayo! Also, I have 2 like power down. That's good. Oh wait, yeah, I forgot about you. That you do that. Okay, we're good to go. Yay! Head down. Ah! I am curious about what's gonna happen with the story past this point because there's still a 3rd part to the chapter. Like, honestly, I think the 3rd part of the story is gonna be like, oh, diggity dang it, we're gonna be like heading into like the archives or whatever, wherever they're storing the like golden bow, and it's gonna go like absolutely atrociously bad from there. That's what I think is gonna happen. Like, it's just gonna go downhill so fast. Okay. Your high show is not happy right now. Silu's not a good feeling right now. Ow. Take a magic bullet for your troubles. Kabloo.
헤어라 묘.
Ow.
유감 없는 싸움을 해야겠소.
Okay, we have 22 and 30 SP. Everyone else is 45. Ooh, deception. Hang on. Unit speed is faster than targets, or when using an non-opposed attack, deal plus 10% damage. Okay. So, yeah, if the speed is faster or it's unopposed, you deal more damage, you take less damage. Okay, that's pretty standard as far as effects go. You also have faster speed than all my people. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a big fan of that. You're faster than all my people, and you're buffed as a bonus to that. It's like, okay. I'm not a fan of that. How about I just stab you with a bunch of, like... Hang on. No, I have, like, 4 lust. I shouldn't be using lust like nothing. Hecking, honking, do some binding, AO. Did you know that variable binding is a real CS term? Yeah, I didn't. But now I do. Yay! Can I just have, like, can Donkey Hunting have a taste of your blood? Please, just a tiny taste, you know? Just a nibble. Just a nibble. A nibble would be nice. Wow. What is happening with that? 5 plus 6 for 4 different coins. $29. You're kidding. 29? Yeah, plus 20, and almost guaranteed to hit it. Do I have anything that could win? I mean, I could match it with Ebony Stem, kind of. Or binds. I could bind it. Hang on. It's just struggling. Oh, because you have... Oh, you have 22. Heckies. Frick. Okay, do I have any ego attacks that can match a freaking 29 attack? 24... That's also 24. 5 times 4 plus 4, 24. 23. 3 times 2, 6 plus 4, 10.
이 사건에 궁금한 점이 생기셨나요?
25, 28. 32. Means how you can bind a variable to a name like x equals 42, yeah. 32. On glue. Break the coins. On hit without cracking, plus 4. Yeah, we're gonna just break it. We're gonna break it. We're gonna break those coins. Wait, no, but that makes you be unopposed. Heckies! Oh, do I just take this? Hang on. Oh. 9 times 3, 27 plus 4. How am I supposed to do? need a bit of 29. Ryoshu? Ryoshu. Okay. Ryoshu, you handle that part. Handle that part for me, Ryoshu, okay? Thank you. Thank you very much. Wow. And here Heathcliff is with 20 bind. 20 freaking bind. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, Heathcliff is not gonna do anything this turn. Okay.
피워보지.
Okay, want it. There you go. Ha! I beat the Nightmare Clash.
예술의
Now get ready to be hit by a lot of, like, blood coins, but not ruptured to hell and back, please. Ow. 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 Also, yeah, Zylu doesn't look very happy right now. Minus 45. That's like 5% chance to hit heads. Woof! Of course, blood coins are not fun anyways. No! Frick. Okay, well, that was gonna happen no matter what. Frick. Hackies, you staggered Honglu. I don't want Honglu to die. I should probably break out the kidney next turn. Wow.
해와라 명.
Ow. 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 No! Dashu does not give us even a moment to catch our breath. The unrelenting storm of strikes pummels Honglu and the rest of us to the ground, but he doesn't seem even remotely winded by that effort. But I could tell that this wasn't his full force. He wasn't looking to kill us here outright. Dakshu awaits Honglu's answer. But it seemed that his patience was running low. If you're going to toy with them, why didn't you at least hit them harder, I would love to watch you tear his useless head from his torso. Regardless of Huan's snide remarks, Dakshu only looks down wordlessly at Honglu, who's still trying to catch his breath.
아직도 낼 답이 없는가?
You have no answers. Still.
저는
Honglu's eyes wander, like someone swimming through veils of time.
홍원에 필요한
What
것이
Hongyeon needs. But the silence continues, letting the countless moments in time pass by unseen.
뭘 그렇게 고심하는 척을 하는
Don't pretend like you are ruminating upon some great secret of the world.
홍원이고 가.
None of this matters to you, Hongyeon, Hierarch. Why should any of that matter when all you care about is but a singular thing? You want someone to end your life, to cut off your head. But oh, you don't even possess the courage to do the deed yourself, nor do you have the persistence to struggle. Fuck you. Jabo, what is true greed if not that? Why didn't you save him? No, let me ask you a different question. Why did you save her? And only her, Jabo. Lindale. She was also supposed to be there at the event with the Kong family. Okay, to be fair, Jabo, you know, Hoglu did try. They did try. They tried with everybody. But instead, she alone was found hiding in some shed far, far from that building. Wasn't she? Yeah. Juan.
언제나 너를
He always envied you.
나도
You knew that. You must have.
대관원에서
His future in Dongwon-yeon was more precious than anything you could have ever done. Anything you ever could have been.
들고 있는
More than this dull, meaningless life you cling to.
형,
Brother,
사람은
humans die.
곧 죽기 마련이야.
It's what they're born to do.
꽃이 언제나
It's
피어있기를
naive to wish for an
바라지만
eternal blossom.
때가 되면
Because everything that blooms is destined to wilt away. Honglu stops himself. Sudden re-emergence of this memory has put his reply to sleep. Still and silent. And the familiar, aloof, and cloud-like words filled the vacuum.
그런 답이 설사
Even if an answer to your question exists,
무슨 의미가
what
있을까요?
meaning would it have?
모든 것은
In
찰나에
our lives that are
불과하기에
but sparks
이
that
안에서
go out in the
괴로움과
blink of an eye,
기쁨과 고통과 슬픔들은
what meaning would all this
모두
suffering,
흘러갈 텐데요.
happiness, pain, sorrow have? They'll all float away with the flow anyway.
그러니
So,
홍원에게 필요한
if
것이
Hongyeon
있다면
needs anything,
안
I
빌릴
guess
때일지도 모르겠네요.
it might need to find something like contentment in poverty and the joy of having principle.
주어진 것에 더는 바라지
To not
않고
desire more,
덜어내려 하지도
nor to
않으며
discard what is given to us,
그저 받아들이는
and
것이
instead to simply and
유한없이
fully accept the
평안에 이르는
present.
길일 테니까요.
That must be the remorseless path to true inner peace, right?
빈곤한 삶일지라도
Even in
주어진
poverty,
것에
stricken
만족하면
lives, if one finds contentment with what is given to them, they'll find inner peace. I see.
허나
However, Pabo,
네가 진정으로
I must
피해를
doubt
당하고
the
있는
truthfulness behind your words. For you
너는
do not know
빈곤하지
poverty.
않나.
True! True, I can agree with you on that one.
네가 진정
If you
피해를
knew true poverty,
그 석을
you would also
바라보는
know
것이
that it is not something to be uttered so lightly with that
너나 나나 이곳 대관원의
insouciant smile of yours. None of us here in Dongguanyan, neither you nor I, deserve to discuss it in the manner with which you have.
그러니 나는
Thus,
아직
I
네가
am compelled to
진실로
believe that
답을
you are
찾지
still yet
못했다.
to give me a real answer. I believe that too, yeah.
말이야.
He's right. Psh, absolutely! Go off on this, Rodion. You are the one to give this answer.
주어진 걸 받아들인다는
You want us to
건
just accept what's given to
가난한
us?
사람에겐
That it just is what it is?
일이거든.
That's too wretched and pathetic for the poor. Shadow draws over Hugh's expression as though he observes every hour that has been slipping through Honglu's fingers. And he remains patient. It seemed as though he was waiting for a reply he thought Honglu must rightly give.
다시 묻지.
I will ask again.
홍원에 필요한 것은
What does
무엇이오?
Hongyeon need?
그저 숨을 내쉬기만
What is
하고
it that his
먹고
people
있어.
need?
죽고 사는
Those who are
것은
too busy
그냥
dying,
지녀야 할
too
것이오.
busy living, too busy simply persisting, breathing.
홍원에는
What Hongyeon needs is... The silence has grown.
떠난다고요?
You're leaving Dongwon-yeon?
결국
After all those years,
그날의 어떤 답도
you keep your
주지
silence in the
않으시고
final moments of your departure.
이렇게 떠나시는
Not even a hint of an answer about that day. Kobo!
왜
Why?
계속 그렇게 웃고만
Why
계시는
won't
거예요?
inferior Kobo stop smiling like that? Oh,
오라버니
Kobo sees you
모든 거군요.
buried it all.
다시 돌아오지
Then Kobo helps you never come back here again.
오라버니는 저를 버리고
Because you have abandoned Kobo. You've abandoned Dagwanyan and Hongyan both. Okay. Thinking's back. Honglu's mouth opens and shuts, once again caging the words that ache to be let out. And his lips once again assume the familiar arch. The same lonely smile that has seen far too many things they care about float away.
홍원에는
Hongyan needs
수복강령이 필요하겠네요.
a long life expectancy, fortune, and health in both body and spirit. Dag nabbit, Hoglu! Give an actual answer. That would burn thematically than expected. Yeah.
오래 살고 복을
Wouldn't it be
누리며
nice to live a long,
편안하게
fortunate
살 수
life,
있는
free from
삶을
any
말이죠.
inequities of the world from the beginning to the end of your existence?
뱉으려다 삼.
You spew such hollow, worthless lies in place of the truth that you so nearly uttered.
본래 말하려던 것.
Let it out. Your truth.
내가 듣고 싶은 것은
That is what I wish to hear.
주어진 것에
To be
만족하는
content with what is given to us, and to live a long life unburdened by sickness and worry on account of inequities.
앞서 네가 말하였던 것.
They may both be answers indeed.
있겠지. 만약 그
If they were, truly, replies risen from the fathoms of your heart, then I would have accepted them and thereby drawn my conclusions.
하지만
Yes! Advertisements! Wah! Advertisements in a second. I'll see you after the break. Not set up for that skin? Yep, it's not on this screen specifically. Maybe I should try to set it up for this screen. Hang on, it should be on this. Wait, what? It should be on this screen. Hackies. Well, now I don't know. I'm worried. Okay. Anyways, I just had a random thought. A random thought occurred to me. What if you were to have a really true, like, a matriarchal society? You'd have to completely change language to the point where you'd have to change male and female, such that you would have femme and ma femme. Right? Or between a man and a woman would become femme and ma femme. And just like realize, oh dang, yeah, that kind of works. I don't know. Anyways, yet
듣지 못했다.
I've yet to hear your answer.
네가 머뭇거리며 주저하다.
That answer, hiding in the shadows of your hesitation.
깊게 파묻힌 그
The answer that you buried deep within. My lord, while there is effort, he is
물러나라 자.
withdrawn now, Salu. It seems that a brutal winter must come before I am to estimate the green within him. Yeah. Reflect upon yourself. Exhume your humanity, your righteousness from deep within.
어떤 사람들은 상처를 통해
Oh
성장한다.
dang.
나의 것들도 그러리라 믿소.
Still sliver anticipation. Wow, you have a lot of shield now. Panic type is just Jakku. Okay. I have a lot of shield. Okay. Is that a skill you have that just adds shield on use? On use. Target fixed. Oh, Deathrite Deluge. Let me guess. Deathrite Deluge. Right. Hog glue got staggered. Hackies. That would be possible in like a story or whatever. You expect the language is a reflection of the past. What do you... Okay. The camera, I want to be able to see what's happening. Nope. Just a look. Nope. Go back, camera. Camera. No, camera. Work with me. Nope. And now I got shoved underneath. 144444 head pats. Thankies. Thankies, Violet. Are we good? Okay, we're good. The camera stopped messing with me. Also, Violet. Aha! Hi. I can have small boo-boo, big boo-boo. I can let my hair down. I can put my hair up. Ha. I can cry. I can also be comfy. Favored dominating. Nice. Yeah. Fire. Favored, only favored. Frick. Only favored. Only favored. Nice. Wop.
피어나라. 일발장장.
Bop. Ow. No! Come on! Please! please win this clash. But Chibi has a bouncy physics. It has a bouncy physics. Yay! Ah.
배워라. 묘.
Rup, 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 rup. Ow.
꽤 강한 충격이었어. 나의 벗들은 괜찮은.
Ow.
언제까지
방금 당한
너도
건
만들
좀
셈인가?
살펴보고 가야겠는데. 내가 아무리 덮어놓고 달려드는 놈이라도
Oh, frick, I'm out of lust. Ah, no, my people are out of lust. Hopeless, oh dear. Dominating, I got dominating. Let's go dominating. Yay. Okay. Target fixed. Prioritizes Honglu. Frick. Okay, Honglu, you have to go against that guy. Wishing Karen? Dominating, there you go. Yay.
대가리 딱
There are people Sonic, they run off kinky energy like some hentai game. I mean, it's just, they run off of like, lust, envy, gloom, sloth. So, basically, yeah, they do sound like that. Gluttony, pride. Yeah. Am I forgetting anything? Ah, frick. Lost immediately. Ow, ow, ow. 7 deadly sin stuff.
복을
Stuff.
구하고 싶다.
You get it. Okay. Okay.
정성을
Okay.
들여 빌어보시오.
Ow. Ow, ow. My people are getting staggered way too often.
신경 좀 쓰셔야 할 것 같은데요.
Wow. Lost pride, wrath, envy, greed, sloth, gluttony. Yep. I have a funny feeling that oh wait, your effect change. Hoglu's effect
이
change.
사건에 궁금한 점이 생기셨나요?
Dialogue. When HP drops to 0 during the encounter, heal up to max HP. Activates as many times as the unit has stacks. Activated 0 times. Ah, it has 1 stack. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that grew. Okay, why can't this win? It has 20. Alright, I guess I'd have to, like, just hecking. Electroshock you. Yay! Highlight! Quack. 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 Quack.
목을 내놓고 있더라.
How you doing?
I'm loving you. I'm doing alright. I'm mostly sitting here being like, what?
You don't sound so sick no more. Are you getting better?
I am getting better. I took medication today.
아니, 배워지지 않는 정도는 아니긴 한데. 그래 뭐.
But yeah, I'm still sick.
자로야.
계속해봐라. 이 폭풍이 잦아들 때.
My person's still alive.
생각보다 너무 거센데요.
They might be sitting at 1 health.
언제까지
That could be scripted. 1 health. It's either scripted or I'm about to lose a person. One of the two.
Hi.
Ah. Ra-pa-pa.
That reminds me of the meme I saw. How to properly break the fourth wall, and it's the Robin Hood Men in Tights. Hey, that was in the script. I'm not supposed to lose. That was in the script. And the next couple panels, they all bring out scripts. He gets another shot. He gets another shot. That wasn't in the script.
That wasn't in the script. What are you talking about? Wait, hang on. I need to check something. I do use one. Yeah, whatever. It's worth it. Like, that's a tech time.
So I definitely can tell
Yeah.
that I am definitely getting more emotional.
Yeah.
Mm.
That happens
I'm
with
reading-
hormones.
I'm reading books and different things. Watched an anime, and it had some moments, and I'm like, oh. And then I'm crying. I'm like, no.
Oh my god.
Granted, I might have had more feelings, but now it's like, double, triple. Like,
Oh yeah. I remember like taking like I watched To Your Eternity, like the first episode, and I bawled my eyes out. And that was like, oh dang, I can bawl my eyes out so hard now. Look how hard I can cry. Ah! Oh frick, I just got one of my people killed. Well, bye Faust! Oh, Faust is alive! Dang.
대단한 능력을 가지고
Ah,
있다고
ah, ah.
제가 늘 말씀드렸죠.
이상이 무엇이
Anyways, yeah. It becomes a lot easier to cry.
Yep. Why did nobody tell me this ahead of time?
좀 조졌는데. 계속 해봐야 시계 돌릴 때 더 아프기만 하고 좋을 게 없을 것 같은데.
But also, hacking the first episode of To Your Eternity is a tearjerker. It wrecks. It is such a good show. It also just wrecks you emotionally. So Let's see. Target fixed. So let's just go. Whoop. Would you say it feels like having emotions you've done it before, or just expressing them? Yeah. I guess that's towards you, Light.
It's not that. It's just, like I said, it's having an impact. Like, if it was at 3 emotion level, it's now like at 7 or 8. It's more emotion. It's not that there wasn't there emotion there. It's that it's just more.
There's more than there was before. I feel like the
reminds me of
Odyssey
another
had a
thing.
purpose today. Yeah?
It reminds me of like a thing on, what was it, American Dad? I think American Dad or Family Guy, one of the two, when they're talking about one of the kids, one of the off-character kids, and the guy's like, I have feelings, I have emotions, I am not a robot.
I will say for
Yeah,
me,
basically.
I've always been fairly emotional, but when I took hormones, it did finally feel like they were my emotions, right?
Huh?
It's the difference between yes, emotions exist in this body versus they are mine.
이상이
They are what
무엇이
I feel.
것이오.
Yeah. It's very interesting. I've occasionally heard that people have a similar experience with testosterone when they're transmasculine.
Uh-huh.
Testosterone can have an effect of making you more angry, but they're yeah, it just makes it feel like you feel the way you're supposed to feel, and one of my people just died. Hackies.
더 먹어치워라.
And that's one thing that it said that talking with the doctor on the video call, that whatever emotions your what they call what baseline emotions would be, like if you were like sad, a little depressed, or super happy, excited, that it was going to intensify those. And the way it was kind of conveyed later when I asked somebody, it's like the same emotional state when you're drunk or you're drinking too much. It brings out more of your own personality because you lose that filter that you can put a mask on. You lose that ability to hide. Not say it's a bad thing, but that's what that kind of equated it to, where it you become more sensitive, or more what is it called? More reactive.
Ah!
So if you're always happy and bubbly and this and that, you're gonna be even more so. They're gonna say, "What's wrong with you? Calm down. You got too much energy." And the same way when you're sad, you're gonna be really sad and mopey and even worse. That's why before going on that for hormones, the doctors had to make sure that people weren't like already sad, because at the same time they would prescribe antidepressants.
Yeah. The issue that like sometimes occurs, and it actually kind of occurred with me, is that sometimes they'll start you on like hormones. But this actually happened with me. My first doctor prescribed like, here's some like testosterone blockers and here's some estrogen. Prescribed way too many testosterone blockers, not enough estrogen. I had like almost no hormones in my body, and for people who are proficient in like medical knowledge, that tends to cause like your emotions to be depressed and muted and such. And the doctor was like, no, we can't up your estrogen like stuff unless if you have like, unless if you're feeling good and such. And it was like, it was worsening everything, and it was just like it was not a good situation overall for me.
탈출개체 확인.
On that same note, hold on, I lost the train. How do you lose a whole train? I lost the whole train. I don't know it.
You lost the train? Oh no!
Oh, I remember. That my doctor had told me that generally people only take the estrogen and not the testosterone blockers.
Yeah.
But that's on a short term how you feel basis. If you're feeling kind of saddish, they don't recommend the testosterone blockers. Kind of for that reason that you said, because if it's an off proportional amount, it could cause the emotional crash.
Yay.
And it also depends on whatever current levels you have. That's why you have to go get a doctor's blood work done before they do that.
And for those curious, I chose Pursuance from Rhodia because it has the extra effect of healing people. And I'm trying to build up everyone's like health right now.
Yay.
Yeah.
You gotta get those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers.
Gotta get those numbers up! Ah! Unclashable target fix. The skill attacks targets that aren't Honglu. Oh, stagger every identity except for Honglu next turn. This unit recovers from stagger. Ah! So basically, this is everyone but Honglu is now staggered. That's just it. Everyone but Honglu is staggered. So there you go. Nothing I can do about it. Going back to something that I said earlier a bit, that description about feeling like they're my emotions makes you wonder to what extent that's an effect of the actual hormones versus social. Like, maybe because they're taking them on revenge or something might feel socially allowed to feel acted a certain way. Yeah. That too. Oh, look at how shiny Honglu is! When HP drops to 0 during the encounter, heal up to max HP. Activates as many times as the unit has stacks. So you have 3 stacks! You have 3 attempts for dialogue now. Let's go.
직접 타도하자.
사사로운 우리가 네 뜻을 갖는 것이냐? 그렇다면 그 우리가 위태로워야
와.
유감 없는 싸움.
두려워와
Oh, and
기쁨이
everyone's
있어.
back. Okay.
그것은 네 생각을 말한 뒤에 해도 늦지 않으니.
Wow. Okay, but I don't like having Honglu so low on health. Like, I gotta pull out more Pursuance because after attack heal 2 other allies with the least HP. I'm like, I'm basically banking on that at the moment. Okay, who the heck are you targeting? I mean, I know you're... Are you targeting? Okay, you're targeting. Yisang, Heathcliff, and Hung... I mean, of course Honglu.
I hear Heathcliff and I just automatically think of the Heathcliff song.
Heathcliff
The
song?
cat. The Heathcliff cat, the cartoon.
Okay.
Heathcliff, no one should terrorize the neighborhood.
직접 알게 하니라.
That's an old cartoon. You never seen the Heathcliff cartoon?
I have not.
You know who Heathcliff the cat is? The cartoon, the comic book.
I do not.
He's basically an opposite of
Opposite of
Garfield. Is a lazy.
Opposite of Garfield. Okay.
무엇이라 생각하시오?
Garfield is a lazy cat, stays at home, just messes with the dog at home. It doesn't really do anything but just mess with the dog. Heathcliff goes out and about town, terrorizes the whole town, beats up dogs. basically is a general menace. He's Dennis the Menace in cat.
He's Dennis but a cat. Oh no!
Yeah, he's got a funny little laugh and everything. I gotta show you some episodes of Heathcliff when we get there. Actually, it was on one of my apps that I have, so we can watch an episode of Heathcliff. And it's I like it. Now it's old cartoon. It's like not say Tom and Jerry old, but that kind of like animation style, kind of where it's just moving background like old.
일반적인 상황에선 선택하지 않을 방식이겠지만.
And then that's when they actually had entirely different side character arcs. Like think back like Animaniacs. You had Animaniacs. You had the main show. Then they would break to Freaking the Brain. They have a side thing for Freaking the Brain.
Yeah.
Heathcliff had his sections, and then they would break off into his buddies, which were a cat in a top hat with his girlfriend. They lived in a junkyard, and his 3 cat friends. One that always talked in puns, that rode skates, had goggles on his head, that always had something weird to say. A big cat that was the muscle cat, and then a skittish.
Ah.
I don't know how to explain that. Somebody help me!
I mean,
But like even
also when like you get here, I also want to watch, just like sit down and watch Big Comfy Couch with you, because I haven't seen it since I was a kid, and I'm like I want to see it again, because I barely have any memories of it. I want to make more memories of it with you. So yeah.
have you watched the latest Digital Circus episode?
Wait, did one come out after the like? Did one come out after the fast food one?
I do not think so.
Ah, okay.
Maybe.
I've watched the
don't-
fast food
that's
one.
not- Okay.
Heathcliff is so close to dying. I mean, I've healed Honglu fairly well, but Heathcliff is so close to dying. Ah!
Okay. But no, there's like I said, there's a book. There's a book. There's a comic book. Like even the newspaper with it's got Heathcliff in it. It's got Heathcliff with a panel comic book. But there's an actually full cartoon for Heathcliff.
Let me see. Mark that. Hang on. What are you targeting naturally?
Third base. Ah. Is that naturally?
Third base, yeah.
직접 알게.
Batman.
I mean, what?
Batman.
산소류 경혈 오리. 라샤.
I have blood coins of my own.
끝을 낼 시간.
Yeah.
배워라. 묘.
Okay. Yeah. Ow. Look how close freaking Heathcliff is to dying right now. Woo! Fucking honking, straddling the line between life and death with Heathcliff.
He likes it. He loves it. Actually, he likes it.
He likes
He's
it.
an edgelord. Likes it.
이 전투는 승리.
He's an edgelord, okay. But yeah, something that I know about hormones is that you definitely do feel feelings more intensely. Like, that is something that happens.
바람도 딱 좋네.
Yeah, and well, they said that that's the initial reaction until your body accommodates or what's it called? Acclimatizes until you get a natural flow.
Until you get used to it.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
I do wonder if I'm missing something here, because this fight is going on a while. I mean, I'm at a point where I've reached some level of equilibrium. I'm just waiting for the next part of the story to hit. I wonder if they've expected me to have, like, Honglu die at least once, because Honglu's gotten close, but hasn't quite fully died. Maybe I should be, like, trying to go for more, like, power than I am. Well, at least we got Gakshu under, like, 2,000 health now.
순항이죠. 바람도 딱 좋네.
Oh boy. It's a testament to my ability that I got Gakshu under 2,000 health. I'm still waiting for the off remake. Oh! We hit it. I was thinking that the fight was going a little long in the tooth. I gotta look up off remake now. Any new news come out regarding that? I don't see anything new about release dates with them. Okay. Juan lets out a frustrated sigh. This is unbearable. What an utterly vain exchange. As I said earlier, what Hangyan needs is a realist at its helm, who knows how to pursue the practical interests. How do none of you understand that there is nothing more, nothing less to it than that? No, you kind of went a little harder on that than before. And you said some worrying things. Those who are so busy living and dying need their immediate and tangible interests to be fulfilled. Yeah? But you kind of want to set in place long-term help as well? You know, long-term help in the form of, like, you know, welfare, getting people healthcare,
I was just thinking of another thing.
you know,
Yeah.
I think, here's a good way to put it. You live in a society where the rich constantly benefit and the poor constantly detriment. You can make one person who is poor rich. That does not help anybody else who is poor. It helps one person who's poor, which is worthwhile. But also, the impact is limited. You want to see if you can help as many people as possible. Wow. Back. Doesn't matter if they're just delusions or fantasy. All they need is for someone or something to enable them to visualize and witness their desires and dreams. That is all there is to it. Dawn is... That is not incorrect. Yet, Juan, while your way is sound and reason, it is hollow. And, Brother Chu, when you say that you... Yeah, the reason I have a problem with that is just that it's like... It's not quite the same, like, point of, like, give a man a fish, feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, and you'll feed him for a lifetime. Because, no, that's not how that works. Give a man a fish, feed him for a day. Create a system by which that man can continue to have fish. You feed him for longer. But if you only teach him how to fish, then it's like, then he's only fed for as long as he has bait. You just kick the can down the road. But you need actual structural change. Walk the way of humanity and righteousness. Giving people the means to do things themselves can be important too. Heard of charities giving people a goat or cow so that they can raise it and sell the milk over time. Oh, that's actually pretty amazing. I like that. It's just... Sometimes you have to consider that people won't have the capability to do things. Which is rough for a lot of people to hear. It's true, but it's rough to hear. That you have to care for the people who will be unable to. Part of caring about people rather than just caring about results. What did you see? What shape did my way take in your eyes? I saw fervor, burning, like fire, melting many things away with its warmth. Fire that melts.
내게는 그렇게
So
보인다.
that is what you see.
이는
If you indeed walk the way of humanity and righteousness,
무엇인가요?
then what does it mean to be virtuous?
방금 네 입으로
You have
말했다.
said it yourself.
오랫동안 쌓인
Years of fell deeds have shaped the values that devoured men. People have accepted the broken, iniquitous establishment as reason, as part of immutable nature.
그 사이에서
And in this malformed
마음을 녹일
existence,
수 있는 것.
the hearts of men were cooled and
그것이
hardened.
우리다.
But benevolence, the true humanity, and righteousness is what softens the calcified heart. I can see what you mean by melting.
대관원의 모든 이들은
Dogwan Yon demanded to be silent.
그날에 대해 묻지
Do not ask about that
알려고도 하지
day.
말라.
Do not try to learn more of that day.
감히 품어선 안 되는
It was but the
탐욕이
consequences of the forbidden avarice,
마땅한
pitiful.
운명이니.
yet deserve.
그를
Hungry!
보내야 했던 건
You weren't the only one who was forced to let everything float away. Capo. I mean, Honglu can't quite tell anybody what's happening right now because it's kind of like the entire arena is surrounded by Haisho who are like ready to jump in and he's been like, haha. So it's kind of like unfortunate. And plus, a lot of people are watching. Oh boy.
나는 놓지
The
않았어.
difference is that I never did let go.
아무것도.
There was nothing.
아무것도 떠오르지 않았어요.
There was nothing but an infinite, bottomless darkness.
그저 누구든 간에
All I could think of was what I wanted someone to hold.
괜찮다고 말해주면
Was that I wanted someone to hold me and tell me that it was all going to be okay.
비록 어르신들은
The elders could be stern from time to time, but oh dear, the discordant background music. Oh no,
대관원에서
they cared for me more so than anyone else in Dongguanyon did.
들어가거라 보가
Enter now, little boy.
선인들께서
The revered genre and wait.
모조리
I wanted to let it all out.
풀어놓고 싶었어요.
All of it.
제가 보았던
Everything that I witnessed, but never should have been made to. Oh, you're totally censored. The ecstatic screeching of the eldritch things, the echoing hatred of the dying of the dead, the wailing universe, laughter, shouting, screaming, then nothing. Wait, are you 8.66 megahertz, maybe? The one that's just a recording of the day. Hang on, it's either 8.66 or 3.66 or something like that. An abnormality that's just described as a recording of that day.
오늘 이후로는
After today,
더 이상 좋은
nothing
일이
good will
일어나지
ever
않을
happen to
거예요.
me again.
매일 아침마다
This is the moment that will rest me from slumber every morning.
밤마다
And every night,
저를 잠들지
it's
못하게
going to drag me from sleep.
그러니까
So please,
부디 나를 위로해
please
주세요.
comfort me.
괜찮으니까
Tell me that everything's going to be okay. Tell me I don't have to be scared anymore. I love this imagery of just like, here's the calm Honglu, and then here's the inner child, and it's like, oh. Welcome, little boy. I have not watched anything as exhilarating as that sight in centuries. The beginning was the most enjoyable part. The one that pathetically clung to her life, scrambling away from the chaos in spite of his twisted ankle. Oh, it truly is fascinating how a mere crawling human could be so engaging to watch.
어미에서부터 태어난 외
Oh, 1.76 megahertz.
스스로 성장을 이뤄내
Let's see. Is that what I was thinking
비로소
of?
번식의 본능을 터득하였을 때의 눈빛에 새의 기가 막혔지.
That's ego equipment, gifts, story log. This is a recording of the day we must never forget. It brings us to a chaotic place, forgotten by many, that must never be forgotten. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of, absolutely. The entity from the outskirts, conceived and born from the Kong mother's womb, certainly reached adulthood swiftly. Truly, it was a most magnificent sight. I'll not soon forget the glint of hunger in his eyes when the reproductive instincts kicked in.
Get ready.
Okay. Headphone check time. Who's ready? There you go. Did I hear? Did I hear what? The 1.76 megahertz radio frequency is not actually used by any major broadcaster. AM broadcasts operate between 525 kilohertz to 1705 kilohertz. FM broadcasts operate between 65.9 megahertz to 108 megahertz. Oh. New Street Fighter movie. Oh, sweet. Did you see the contortion of the mother's face when she saw the creature burst from her womb? Magnus took her swiftly. Indeed, and what a dramatic finale it was! To watch the clouds arrive just in time. They have exceeded our expectations indeed, leaving quite literally nothing behind. It was just as we had heard. A most heavenly offering it was. We shall reminiscent to sustain our amusement for months to come with this rare gift of yours. Oh, what the heck are the elders? What the heck are the genre? Oh, dear little Bo, you are our family's peerless jade. It shines like a mirror and a window that reflects to us what lies beyond the iron threshold of the Tikan Temple. They might have Jason Momoa as Blanca. Yes! I don't know who Roman Reigns is, but Jason Momoa, I recognize that name. Do persevere to cleanse and shine your light. Ensure that its glint is unmarred by cloudiness. What are you doing, big brother? I never watched WWE. I have never watched WWE. Wow, your kite's flying away. Go catch it. Do what? Let it float away to wherever the wind takes. Over yonder, on a small field, I made a burial of flower petals. I collected the petals and blossoms in my flower pouch and gave them a pretty burial. Roman Reigns is The Rock's cousin. Ah! That way, even when they return to dust, they'll still be clean like they were never here. I've never ever here, right? Now that I've buried them, I found myself freed from the suffocating, endless flood of colors. Only then could I smile. No! Hoglu, you literally buried the emotion. Apo, you have abandoned your way in Dongguanyan. Almost half of WWE is now part of the Rock family. Okay. But this way of mine, learned beyond Dongguanyan's hedges. It taught me patience, gave me peace. Desire bereft of humanity and righteousness begets only self-immolation. Ah! Yet desire, guided by adherence to the way, maintains its embers. This is not the way. This is the way. If fire does not rise to meet the darkness upon its descent, all roads shall converge on a path with nothing but nihility at its culmination. I'm not gonna play Yu-Gi-Oh! Unless if you can find, like, a game that, like... Okay, the game that would be Archipelago. Possibly. Possibly. There's a strong possibility. So what lies within, Abu? What has slumbered, nestled within you all those years? I buried it all, brother. Finally, Hoglu is being honest and being on the same day the peach blossoms whirled like in Nickel. And only I alone enter the crater. Thus,
구덩이에서
I am the
나를
only
꺼내는
one who may
것이
lift myself out of its
오직
depth.
나 자신뿐이다.
What if Faithful would be able to recommend a good Yu-Gi-Oh game for beginners? Possibly. I could ask. I think I can message Meaningful on Discord to ask. Maybe.
봉헌에 필요한 것은
What Hongwanyan needs.
보가, 너는 저들을
Little
모두
bow.
구할 수 없을
You
거라고.
cannot save everyone. Hello, Ricardo from this company. Little bow, you cannot save everyone.
알아요. 모두를 구할 순 없겠죠.
I know I can't save everyone, but
저렇게 제 눈앞에서
at least it's
떨어지면
one person who's about to fall. Please. That's a good attitude to have.
상냥함이에요.
It's kindness. Yes! There we go! Finally, an answer!
그것은 관심이고
To be kind is to care about one another, to embrace those who suffer.
바로 옆에서 울고
It is to
있는
cry
친구가
alongside a grieving friend.
같이 슬퍼하고
It is to join in laughter when they are elated with joy.
상냥하면서
It needs the warmth of kindness and gentleness. Finally!
그 말은
Your words
넓게 흐르며
flow like a
마음으로
vast,
감싸는
winding
그
river
말.
that wishes to bring all of existence into its gentle embrace.
하지만
Yet
상냥
kindness alone,
그것으로는
thoughts may
주님을
illuminate
비추지
those who surround you,
만인을 끌어안을
will
수
never
없다.
be enough to embrace all those who need it.
더군다나
Not to mention how unbecoming of the Lord of Hongyon it would be for him to weep and guffaw at such little insignificant things.
아니에요.
That's not true. Ah! Hongnu continues, his voice carrying more confidence than it did a moment ago.
눈앞에 보이는 슬픔과
If people
기쁨을
can see, feel,
보고 느끼고
and share the
표현할 수
same
있다면
sorrow and joy they see in others,
그리하여
and if that moves them to
가까이에
hold
있는
one
한 사람을
another,
안아줄 수 있게
even if it's
된다면
just one other person,
그렇게 서로가 서로를
everyone
안아줄 수
can be
있다면
moved to embrace someone,
제가 만인을
to share the
끌어안지
warmth of
못해도
a fellow human,
만인이
even if I can't hope to hold them all by
만인을
myself.
끌어안을 수 있을 거예요.
Yeah.
오래 기다린 것 치고
That was quite the lacking answer, given all the time I've granted you.
하나
But
그것으로 되었다.
it suffices.
허물하면
In
모든
nihility,
것이 건조해질 뿐이지.
Everything becomes consumed by the monotonous, gray meaningless.
채워가면 될 일.
But an empty canvas can be painted anew. Yeah!
가치요.
Got you.
네가 그토록 기다리던
You've been
대답이
waiting and prodding this whole
거짓
time for
그런
these
인상이었나?
wishy-washy platitudes. Hey, Light! Hey, Light! Sweetheart! Do you need to sleep?
Yeah, huh? I'm I'm laying down, resting my eyes, and I'm listening, and it's so relaxing. I'm just like floating on the ocean, like on a pillow on a cloud, just swimming along the ocean.
Sweetie.
I am, I am, I am doing an idle game in the background, and it takes forever. So I glance over and I look. It's like, oh, that's finally done. I don't have to be waiting. And I'm doing this and that, and I'm over here watching and waiting, and yay.
Sweetheart.
Yeah, huh.
To be able to rest.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
I'm resting.
Yes.
I had all day to rest. I went
And
to
I
sleep.
I
don't
also
know.
want to make sure you know.
Mhm.
You do snore a little bit, and everyone in my chat can hear you snore a little bit.
It's me not being able to breathe. Not so much to snore.
I mean, it's adorable. It's adorable.
Because my nose is dry, and I have to be drinking liquid because I wake up and if I don't, I have nosebleed.
Ah. Okay,
'Cause I
okay,
am
okay. Back to game.
That's the game.
이해할 수가 없군.
I just don't
That's the
understand.
game.
Back to game.
Oh.
Yay.
Ah.
저놈이 짓거리는 것은
That
다스리는
idiot's
것보다는
drivel could not be
참
further from
머리가
what it
먼
means to rule.
상냥함 따위는
Kindness can't give
만족감을
people the
주지
satisfaction they
못해.
desire.
그런 것으로는 누구도
No
살지
kindness has
못하고
ever saved
주인들을
any lives,
지키지도 못해.
nor did it ever fill starving some. It absolutely did. What are you talking about, Juan? You're just like, kindness never saved any lives. It absolutely did. Like, have you ever seen, like, everyone probably knows the story of, like, empathy towards, like, someone who's, like, going hungry led to them being, like, sharing food. Like, that's kind of a very basic, like, thing you do. Like, come on.
그딴 걸로는
You can't change Hong-Yon with such foolish flights of fancy.
가환.
Ah, Juan,
넌 네가 옳다고
you need
생각하는
only
길을
walk the
가는
way
것뿐이지.
of your own choosing.
하지만
But in this
이
room,
밤에서는
I shall pursue my own idea of true humanity with clarity, without a moment's hesitation.
무슨 수작질이지?
What are you doing?
나는 이제
Which means that
이
I
가족을 기권하겠다.
will forfeit the family hierarchy evaluation. What? What? Dante's reaction is mean. But what? There was a shocked, hushed gasp from the speakers.
이로써 이
Now,
땅에 남을 자는
Only
가보와
Kabo
그
and his
세가
clan
뿐이다.
must remain.
네가 나와 같은
Should you
선택을
choose to
하지
forgo the same choice that I am about to make,
이곳에서 적지
then
않은
prepare to
기회를
spill much. Oh my gosh! Hashu wants to put Hong Lu on as family hierarch.
하나,
But it is not the throne of the family hierarch you have come here to seek, is it? Huh.
잘 알고 있군.
You know me well.
내
My
목표는
goal lies
고작
far
공허한
beyond
것이
this
아니지.
insignificant squabble surrounding who becomes the next hierarch of Hongyon.
하지만 그렇다고
But I
조종할
don't
때
appreciate
네
being
말대로
told what to do by
움직이는
someone who presumes he has some sort of control over me.
너는 겉으로
Beneath your mask of unscrupulousness and temperamentality,
속으로
you are someone who pursues nothing but the extremes of reason and logic.
그러니
And I believe your reason would lead you to forfeit here as well.
알고 있어?
You knew?
이놈도 저 자식
So that's what it was?
지독한 냄새가 나.
Disgusting hypocrites! The both of you! The stench of hypocrisy follows you both and haunts every meaninglessly convoluted word born from your deceit. Kubo, we are leaving.
Big words.
기권하지.
I will forfeit the game as well. Ah! Wait! Wait, no, we have to hit second place, because if we hit second place, we can get the golden bow, which is why Juan is dropping out right now, because if Juan wins, then he can't pick the golden bow, he can't grab it. Which means that Hong Lu is now the family hierarch?
이까지 동작 따위.
I've already collected more than enough of these stupid coins.
시우 형님?
Brother Shu?
너는 지금 구름이
You are like a tuft of
하늘을
cloud,
걷거나
floating high up in the heavens. Unless it's like the...
구름이 밟으면 나무와
Yes, clouds do not bring suffering to trees, to earth, or to anything. It is not a force that tramples. Unless they're gonna say that, like, other people who forfeit have more coins than we do, and so, like, yes, Hungry doesn't become fire. But I'm under the impression... Kakshu walks past us, making his way toward the exit of this room of his own accord.
그러나 그뿐이다.
But clouds cannot do more than
네가
that.
입에 담은 인이들
To embrace a fellow human, as defined by the shape of humanity and righteousness you spoke of.
사람으로서
You must walk the earth with your own 2 feet, as a human yourself. Not float by as a lofty tuft of cloud.
이를 유념하며
Mind this as you open your path. With that, Kashu unfastened the rope from his waist and handed it over to Hoglu. What the heck? A huge... Never mind about my entire idea about, like, yes, maybe something else, but no! Hog the freaking... Okay, A huge bundle of coins, several times greater than the sum of every coin you've collected so far, jangled heavily.
잠깐.
Wait! But why? Kashu left through without saying another word. Kashu and Kahuan of the Ka family have both been simultaneously eliminated from the game via forfeiture.
잠깐만.
Hold on. Doesn't that put us in first place? Which means we lose.
그러면
We don't get our goal. What's wrong with that? I'd much rather come in first than second. Heathcliff, we wanted second to get the golden bow.
그런 문제가 아니잖아요.
That's not the problem. We're here to pick up that golden bow from the treasury. Not take Kalu and the throne of the family hierarch. As the sinners were chaotically scrambling from this unthinkable turn of events, advertisements hit the stream. Okay, I'll see you in a hot second.
And then we still do get the golden bow.
Yay!
I heard from the staff earlier that the butter truck arrived and refilled the butter tanks.
Yeah?
Apparently there was a problem that the butter had got cold and plugged up the piping. So then we had an issue with the butter hose.
Oh no!
I think that somebody left the air conditioner on and it froze the pipes.
Ah, heck. Well, we're just gonna have to break out the liquid cheese hose then. Okay?
Okay. We need to get the salt ready then.
Okay. See you in a hot second. I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Quick, where she's gone. Raid the candy brander. The shelf. Get the candy. Get the twisters. Oh, the Skittles. Leave no candy undisturbed. There's a special prize if you find the golden candy wrapper. It's in there. It's waiting for someone to discover and enjoy the prizes. So you got to go and find the golden candy wrapper. Now, the only way to get the wrappers, you have to eat all the candy. After you eat the candy, then you look inside the bag. You cannot cheat. You have to eat the candy first before you look in the bag. So once you open the bag, then you look inside, and then you see if you got a gold lining inside. Once you open the candy bag, then you get the free candy once you open the bag, and you find the golden wrapper.
Yay!
But you cannot cheat. You have to eat the candy first.
I got a golden ticket. But you have to eat.
Yeah, you have to eat all the candy before you can check inside the bag to see if you got the golden wrapper.
Therefore, also, the person has to eat all the candy too.
Yes, you have to eat all the candy before you can check inside the wrapper. And if you cheat, you get launched out the cannon.
Yeah!
You become part of the show. You become part of the show forever. You get launched out of the cannon on a daily basis.
Okay. I'm what the heck is happening?
계시잖아요. 가주가 되기를 간절히 원하는
Wait, there's someone out there who's still trying her damnedest to become the family hierarch. Yes, there is! And she still has to give it up. Yes, there is! Looks like we all have a pretty good picture of who's going to be our next hierarch, huh? There's only 10 minutes to go till the evaluation is complete. Hey, guys. How about we just say, what about Kashik Shun? Please! Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Yes! Sometime later. Oh, freaking yeah! Yeon-chun. Thus, the family hierarchy evaluation has come to an end. I extend my admiration and congratulations to every candidate and their clan for their exemplar participation in this event. All we would need to do is just give enough coins to be able to be like, to be able to have freaking Shikshun be in first and still come in second. So, this is actually happening, right? Someone, tell me how this is actually happening! I implore upon all those present to accept the sacred outcome with grace. The victor will first descend to the Tikon Temple and pay their respects to our revered elders. Then, upon returning to the surface, they'll march to the first floor of Dongguanyan and assume the seat of the family hierarch of Hongyeon. I'll be honest, we're also trying to understand how we actually got here. No, I understand exactly. The following are the final results of this family hierarch evaluation. Third place, Han of the Ka family. My lady, please compose yourself. There are many eyes. You have a certain dignity to uphold. Second place, Bo of the Ka family. That's you an inkling of why he has done such a thing, Honglu. No. I don't know. What the hell are you guys all talking about? Well, all's well that ends well, right? No, that's not... I don't... But why me? Why would I... In first place, our next venerable hierarch, and the final victor of the family hierarch evaluation. I am... Shikshun of the Ka family. I'm really the next hierarch? Yes, you are! Woo! The games ended with a hush, devoid of even the perfunctory applause to mark its closing. Hey, Jikshun! We didn't break our promise! Jikshun stood dumbfounded, still processing the situation. And I still had no idea what Honglu was looking at. That's how the family hierarch war came to a close. But there's another part of this, like, chapter. There's another part of the chapter.
대의에 맞서는 자들을 확실하게 굴복시켰죠. 그럼 다음 타겟을 설정해 볼까요?
Unlocked after the next update. Okay, game. Well, we have to do the, like, extraction here. I feel like it's just customary. Am I gonna get anything special? Nah, probably not. Yep, it's pretty standard stuff. Okay. Alright, you just ended on that note, huh? One
Said you
F9.
liked when it was on a cliffhanger.
Yeah. It's a little bit of a cliffhanger. It feels more like a letdown, though. Like, I've got to be honest, it feels like a letdown in that situation. What the heck? Still, like, hecking. Okay. So the next content update is on the 29th. I'm probably gonna do stream for it on the 30th. That was a typo. Typing the Unicode for egg. Everyone, egg is in chat. And then once I do the stream on the 30th for this, I'm basically just gonna take like a week-long vacation. So, yay. Okay. Lots of eggs in chat. Let's go. Ha ha ha. But now the question. Actually, I should probably get sleep. I should probably get sleep. This has been a wonderful stream. This has been wrapping up what I wasn't able to finish last time. But yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. Please remember to always be awesome, always be kind, and keep observing. Something silly could happen. Let's see who I should raid. Who do I feel like I want to? Oh! We have a Kawaii Chibi Kaneko to raid. Yay! Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Please remember to always be awesome, always be kind, and keep observing. Something silly could happen. Like tomorrow, where I'm going to do a game switch show. Starting off with probably, I think, peppered on an existential platformer. Well, that's going to be awesome. And also, for those who are curious about more Limbus Company, we're going to do the next content update, like next week, Friday, before I take a break. So, I'll see you then. Raid message. What's a raid message? Message you kidney raid. Make sure to copy that message, paste it, put whatever emails you want on the beginning and end of it. And I hope to see you tomorrow.